been a while since our DM has been healthy. But he is finally back to 100%. So with that, D&D, we are back!
It's been a long time since we brought that one back.
What is it? Oh,
We're back.
Okay, next time for seating chart, whoever's DMing is sitting on that side, and then you were back sitting on as far as you can.
Why do you think I picked this spot? It's either that one, but Bites wanted that one,
Yeah,
so
true,
it's this
yeah.
one. Equidistant.
Alright, so last session you guys had a pretty eventful 12 hours in the village of Malaki. You start out by kind of doing some investigating, going around and looking into the house that was up at the northern part of the city. And after some peeping and probing around, you guys were able to find and locate the house that Vildor had kind of pieced together a little bit of what it looked like and what pieces he remembered of it from some of the mind probing that he was doing. And then you guys were able to go to the back. You found the cellar. And after a bit of deliberation and the DM having to rewind things because he didn't understand the spell to its entirety, you guys were able to get into a magically locked cellar that then brought you down into the cellar area of the house where you guys were greeted by 4 cultists who were chilling in their bed reading their tomes. You guys quickly dispatched of them because they had no fucking idea you were coming. And then after that, you guys went into a chamber where there was a pentagram on the floor and cultists and the man named Isaac were there talking to a very large kind of apparition of what you guys now know as Lady Fiona. You guys dealt with the cultists and Isaac. After that, he had been dispatched. You guys went back to your house. You guys looted around and kind of went through the house looking for things. Got back to your bastion. It was pretty late. You guys were pretty tired. But then Gorath and Alaric decided they were going to go get the Baron, take him to the house, show him Isaac, show him everything that they found, because they were afraid that he wouldn't believe otherwise and that the eyes would tell him himself. So you guys brought him there. And then at that point, Isaac's dead body on the ground started animating, and the demonic energy from his arm flowed back into his body, and he started talking to you. And it was one of Drazul's friends who had Verithrax had given you guys some information, not necessarily about anything in particular, but just kind of about communicating with you guys about what you guys had done. So then Baron takes Isaac's body out and had asked if Gorath and Alaric would speak with Inro potentially about maybe doing a just like a blessing of the body before they bury it the following morning, as they are going to try and do that before you guys head out to Crest to do your weapons delivery and looking into the Wizards of Wine. And then you guys got back to your bastion. Kind of had a little bit of conversation about what Alaric and Gorath saw, and then you guys all decided to head to your rooms and go to bed.
The Black Veil Keep.
And then you guys rested, and then you guys named your bastion the Black Veil Keep. Kind of came up with like a logo and stuff that you guys want to hang from the outside. And then so that is pretty much where we left off. Do you want to do XP now, or do you want to do it at the end of the session? Okay.
While those guys were gallivanting around, getting the Baron and all that, Vildor was actually going to be in his room in the Black Veil Keep. And firstly, I'm going to cast Arcane Lock on my door instead of the password. But I want to analyze the Nexocron that I have, because it's the first time we've had some fucking privacy. And could I just do make an Arcana check on it, just to try to see if I can understand any of its power or even origins or. Nice. 22.
And as you take some time, so you casted Arcane Lock first.
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
You cast Arcane Lock, and you take some time and you take out the crystal. Gosh, I have a picture of it. I don't know if I should. I probably shouldn't bring it up because you gotta slip by stuff there. And you just examine it, and you see on the front of it is the sigil, I believe, of evocation. And after digging deep into it and looking at it deeper, you can just see that magic is swirling throughout it. It's not just a solid crystal. Like, yes, it's solid to touch, but you can see like inside of it swirling is a magic energy. And when you cast Arcane, or when you do an Arcana check on it to try to feel any magical presence, you feel a magic, and it hits. Trying to explain this the best I can. It's not a magic that you necessarily can wield.
Okay.
But for some reason, it hones in and you feel power in this gem. And it doesn't ring a bell. You've never, but I would describe it as an ancient magic related to evocation. And this gem holds much power. And you know that it's Azal's. But you do not know the exact magic that it holds or the purpose that it serves.
Got it.
But like, and I know that's not like the most descriptive, but like that's what you would get from it.
Does it kind of look like a D20?
It's yeah. Here, let me pull up my slides here.
Sarah's got a quick question.
You're good.
The Nexocron that he's looking at is the one that he got from his wizard friend that he...
Yes, that was
And we
from
don't
the
know he
Undercroft.
has that, correct?
I don't believe.
I don't think
that
anyone
you
knows
told
that.
anybody.
No.
What was
No.
the thing? What was the thing from the dragon? What was that? Was that like a gem?
That was some sort of power gem or power crystal or something, wasn't it?
Oh, you're saying
The dragon, remember in the ice when
Yeah,
we
that
saw the
was
dragon
the-
we were mining?
It was a focus crystal.
Focus crystal.
Yeah, that was different because
Focus shard.
Focus shard.
And we don't do.
I
And
know.
the focus shard is part of the.
You don't know what that is for, but yes.
But it was on the list of
on that
things.
It was
list.
on
the
like
list.
Bradley.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
Fucking Dorian's list of.
Sorry, I'm just trying to put like two and two together.
Yeah.
Like
No, but that was different. That was
right. But we all knew about the focus shard.
You
We
all
were
the
behind
focus
that.
shard, the dragons.
Right.
Remember they were clawing at it.
Gotcha.
They were clawing at something in the middle, and then when you guys got there, they sporadically moved, and then you guys went and farmed everything, and then.
Well, the reason I'm asking, I don't want to metagame because I'm trying to figure out what I know and what I don't know.
And then the blacksmith gave us like a list, and the focus shard was on that
On the
list.
list, right?
Yeah.
It was your focus shard. Like the other thing that you guys have is that ore.
Yeah, Heartstone.
Heartstone, and that's on the list too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
To my knowledge, I think you have 3 or 2 things.
I think we just got two.
You have the ingot. And
I have the
shard.
Nothic eye.
Unless Mithril is
Dude,
Yeah, no,
that thing
just-
you just throw out the trash.
I think I might have
Wait, was that from the Death House?
The
Yeah.
Death House,
Yeah, when you guys
Yeah.
took all that shit.
I have bat. I have bat.
Your
Bat
Wi-Fi not
poop.
working?
Not working.
Click
there we go,
scan.
there we go, now we're going.
I got bat scat.
Oh my god, there's a lot of info there.
So I'm just gonna pull it.
I have 4 drop.
Guys,
Yeah.
we're planning to die in 3 sessions.
I got bat scat.
This is.
Went to the dentist today.
This is what it looks like.
I went to the doctor today.
No
Oh,
cavities.
okay, yeah.
Again.
Yep, so right there. So
Whoa.
there's this, and like I know we pulled this up a while ago, but you see the magic swirling throughout it, and then this evocation sigil is right on the front, and it's just piercing right at you, and that it does glow a different color of magic.
Nice shit, okay.
But yeah, the most I can say is it is an ancient magic that it ties to you and your just innate learnings of the weave and all that pertains to it. You know that it could be a strand of the weave that has been somewhat forgotten.
Okay.
But you do not have. That's all I can Yeah, and then here's your friend.
Can I dig and like just rummage through my book to see if I have anything that details?
So that is your like just your old like your spellcaster?
Yeah.
And how long would you say you had that spell book?
I'd say so. Vildor probably got it when he was like 20.
So like a long time.
Yeah,
ago.
a long
Okay.
time ago.
So I want you to make an investigation check because this is the first time that you've really done this. Make an investigation check on your book.
Fuck, son of a bitch.
Would you say our bastion is considered?
Okay.
Is it considered like functioning now?
Yes, I would say your bastion is functioning. You have, it is all the rooms. The only thing that it's missing, and I would say I would leave that up to you guys, is to find like a bastion worker. Like somebody that you guys would trust to run the bastion and run your guys' events. Because it could have all these different workers, but I feel like just having one person that like you guys would want to maintain and upkeep all the rooms. But like I would say that would be more of like you guys deciding who do we want to do this and who do we trust. It wouldn't be like the Baron saying, "Hey, I'm going to give you Jimmy or Bob to run your bastion."
So once we get that person, then it
Once
would be
you
like
get that person,
our first bastion turn would be good, and we could.
You guys could run your
utilize-
first bastion turn,
Got
and you
it.
guys could
Yep.
use it like at whatever time.
Perfect.
Would you get a 10?
10.
And flipping through your book, you go through your first pages. Who is that? Was that you? Oh my God.
Pages spicy
Big
chicken.
shit over there.
And
It's gonna be a rough
going
night.
going through your spell book, you take the time to just look at the binding, and you notice that this binding, it's worn, it's old, but it's also fueled with magic. This is a spellcasting focus. I feel like it's protected more than just to say a normal book. And the front in which you have everything written and laid out, it looks completely normal. You're going through, you're flipping through it, you're like, you got all your spells listed, all the notes that you've had from all your learnings and years of travel, all that sort of stuff. And you flip it over and you can tell that faintly on the back, you can see etched in it is like, it says like V-L-D, you try to make it out, and you can piece together it says Vildor, and at the bottom it says Spellbook, but on the back side it does not, or on the front side it does not. And as you continue looking at it, you can see that parts of the back side of the book that had those very, very worn off letters that you've never seen or looked for, you notice that pages are ripped out from the back of your book. And you can't tell how many, but very ever so slightly, somebody looks like they tried to peel pages off and completely erase anything in your book.
Interesting. All right. Cool. Make note of that, and I'll call it a night for Vildor.
Okay. Yep, and then you can doze off to sleep. And did you guys? You guys were with the Baron?
They were.
We
and
just
then-
we kind
and
of
then
like
you guys
all met
came
up.
back.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we basically debriefed everyone on
From what happened. Okay.
basically what me and
And when you guys arrive,
Goroth talked to the
yeah,
Baron.
we'll wait. I would say, Drazul, you're sleeping right now. All right, you just kind of spent the night sleeping, studying, whatever, just kind of thinking about whatever Drazul would have thought about in that day's time. And you do hear them all coming back. Did you guys end the session with you guys actually sleeping?
No, we told him about, or we were talking about
You were talking about it.
his guy. Yes, we debriefed and basically we're getting ready to go to
Getting
bed.
ready.
But we shared about Verithrax. We shared about like the Baron wanting Enroll to do everything.
Okay.
So that's
All right.
where like we kind of like
You like
ended.
ended. All right. And so I don't know how we want to do this, but you do overhear as they are discussing these things. You do overhear them talking out the living room of the Bastion. Because was he there?
I don't
He
think
wasn't
so.
there.
No, he
Okay,
was-
I just wanted to make sure like you guys weren't talking to the camera. Like
No.
Okay.
So you're saying I wake up and hear them talking?
You were like still up,
Right.
studying,
Oh, okay.
looking
I
at your books.
Because you weren't technically with us.
But you weren't technically with them. You're
I was
just
setting
at
up
the
my
match.
study.
And you don't have to go out there and look. You can continue studying, but you do hear the word Verithrax from out in the.
Well, if I hear that, I'm definitely gonna get up and walk out there.
Okay. And you all hear.
I'm gonna like kind of creep out there though, like almost like see if I can eavesdrop more, like not try to make my presence known. I want to kind of get a grasp on what they're talking about before I come around the corner, if that makes sense.
Yep. And you hear them talking about the body of Isaac coming to life and speaking, and the voice was not of Isaac, and at the end it said Verithrax, and so it sounded like this body animated and then spoke as if it was him. It's the gist. I don't know exactly what to do, but I was listening.
I'll like slowly walk out there, and then I'll like, I guess I'll ask.
Who spoke to Verithrax?
Me. Well, and Gorath, but it looks like he's already went to bed, so me.
Tell me everything.
Well, it wasn't really a lot. It was really freaky kind of too, like, so short story is we were sharing the Baron, you know, where Isaac's dead body was and everything. You know, he had that little, like, he had this little weird hand that he was, like, shooting shit out of, and all of a sudden, that thing, like, lit up a little bit and started moving, and kind of, like, freaked out a little bit, and next thing you know, he, like, sits up, and his eyes are, like, pure red, and he starts talking to us. He just kind of was, like, he's definitely been watching us or knowing what we're doing. It's a little odd, and we didn't know who it was, and then he said that he wanted to let us know that he knew of your whereabouts, and that it was Verithrax, and I think he's working with them or against them. I don't
Make a
know.
history check.
I can't really.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
No, you're good.
I got it right here.
16.
16. Okay, with that, this is, I'm going to say you restate, you remember quite well what was said. The voice that spoke was, I see Drazul is not here with you, but I can feel his presence still.
Feels present.
My question is, why did you kill my demonic offering to my good friend Isaac, who has done so much for the good of our cause? Tell Drazul I miss when we used to be working towards a common goal. Ever since I found the first fragment of power, all of us have seemed to not trust one another. If you all manage to pass Strahd's game, I look forward to working with you all on bringing the Codex to life to protect the lives of all that reside in the universe. Yours truly, Verithrax. So, Alex says that too.
Should have ran my voice.
He's a liar. He cannot be trusted.
Oh, either way, I feel like with all the shit that's happening, like this thing just leveled up like 5 times in what it was 2 days ago. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like I thought we were doing alright, having this nice festival. Next thing you know, the festival's attacked, and now fucking Isaac's turn. What's happening next when we leave this city?
It is wise to question our cause here, Mr. Nimblewick.
And I think the Baron's a good guy, but like some of his stuff, I don't know if he's just ignorant to or like what. Like he was acting like he didn't know anything about his son. I mean, his son can't just been turned by Strahd yesterday.
Indeed, he was a fool for ignoring the obvious signs his stepson displayed.
And
bringing the undead in the walls.
that's 2 strikes. If he has one more with me, I think I'm done with him. I don't know about you guys.
I do not trust the Baron one bit.
You know what I could do? I mean, between us, like, you could always take him out and put someone else in there.
Now, Mr. Nimblewick, let us not confuse foolishness with ill intention.
That would only make our cause much worse.
I do believe he's just a fool.
Oh, alright, I'm just throwing
We
out
have
ideas.
the whole town trying to hang us.
And we also know that
from hearing what Fiona said in that cellar, that the whole plan was to get the Baron out of his seat and put Isaac there. If by any means that this town somehow trusts another person that might be in the leagues of Fiona, that might be very bad. Although he is very negligent in everything he's done so far, since we've been here. Honestly, having the idiots be on our side to us control might be of our benefit.
Yes,
Like
a
he's their
useful
puppet.
idiot.
Like a puppet.
Not necessarily a puppet, no. He has his own will, but something that, if we have any needs, we get.
We have his counsel. Yes.
And a certain part of his ignorance. This will be beneficial to us.
I think it's best to keep him in as long as we can, until we find out what's truly going on. I think we have more of the power to figure out what's wrong with this place and how to keep it safe. I don't think he really understands what's going on. And day by day that something does go wrong shows us exactly why that's true.
Without a doubt, he will.
So yes, we get his counsel. In fact, I think we've already gained it.
Indeed, indeed.
I mean, that's valid. I agree. One thing I do want to say though is what we just saw with this Isaac stuff. Whoever that other creepy lady was, Fiona. Now Verithrax in here. I think we need to like. I know we got that voucher from Glenn, 50% off, and the 150 gold. We got some gold in the party fund. I think we need to spend it and like get some better shit or something. I at least will feel more comfortable, like protected if we can get something that is gonna help us, right?
If what you tell me is true, and Verithrax has admitted he's working with Stroud, we will definitely need to be better prepared before we meet him.
I think we need to be better prepared for everything we're about to do. We're going into another unknown place for somebody that I am assuming will have some dangers along the way, if not there already. We've heard little of Kresk, yet it has something that's very important that we apparently need to see,
Vildor's gonna look in his robe.
but I don't trust that it's not safe.
He's
Or
gonna
unsafe.
get out a sack of 100 gold and he's gonna throw it towards Alaric.
I agree, Alaric. Add that to the party fund, please.
We're currently sitting at 600. I have quite a good amount of gold that I have. I probably plan on using on myself, but if it's something that we can all agree on would make sense, I would be okay parting with it. I do know we also have this 150 gold voucher from Glenn, or for Glenn from the Baron, and then we also have 50% off one item of choice. So I think we need to, before we leave, at least grab something from him.
Indeed, indeed.
We should get something that would power up one of us.
Or two things if we can.
That takes me down to 8 gold after the donation.
Well,
So, spend it wisely amongst yourselves. I have no need for that.
I do have some gold in my shares, but until I see what would help us the most, I'd like to keep some money on myself. It's not selfish, it's just logistics.
I'm the same way.
My coffers are also light.
Indeed.
well, I know I have a friend that may be interested in buying this fine silverware we have, so before I go to bed tonight, I will head there. See if we at least can get something to spare for that.
And our plan for tomorrow. Are we delivering the weapons to...
Yes, the Baron said something about Inril doing some sort of service for Isaac. I say we do that thing first thing in the morning. Whatever she needs to do, bless it, burn it, whatever, and we get going.
To crash, indeed.
Yes.
Well,
But I don't understand.
She quit.
It's always when you're talking. I'm sorry. She agrees. Are you a Grease sister?
The cool sister.
Disgusting.
I don't know if your friend will be awake. It is pretty late. I believe it's like 3.
Yeah, it's late.
You don't know my friend then. Let's just say he does business in all hours of the night. And preferably later in the night. In the morning is probably when he does his best business.
Well, then have to it.
And as that goes on, Vilder's gonna walk off.
I'll see you in the morning for shopping.
And he's gonna go to bed.
Sounds good. And then you can do all that.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna quickly head to my spot then.
Okay, sounds good. You can make your way there, and there is literally nobody out at night. You see a few guards skimpering about with torches, but other than that, not much at all.
And I'll go ahead and do my little password.
Yep. And it takes a bit, and finally. Yes.
Can you let me in?
Yes, come on in.
Sorry,
And you can tell she has a nightgown on and just half asleep right now.
I apologize. Is it? How do you say your name? Is it Catherine?
Caterin, yeah.
Caterin.
Caterin,
I
yeah.
apologize, Catherine. I was gonna stop in the morning, but I feel safer coming here when it's.
No, that is all right.
I need to speak to Fig.
Hey, Cat, would you want me to wake him up?
Yes, if you could.
All right, I will go get him. Do you need to talk to me?
I don't think so. You can probably go to sleep.
I seem to have the best ear.
Actually, I do have one thing for you.
Yes, what is it?
So, the contact that I was looking for.
Yes.
Remember that mission that I was given?
Yeah. About the ledger.
Yes. I have the name of the traitor. Henderson Vokav.
Henderson Vokav.
Does it sound familiar?
Yes, I've heard the name. What tie does he have to it?
I don't know. He's traveling with some sort of magical items, books, blades and bows, oars, jewelry. He's supposed to be on his way here, but I just want you to be on the lookout. I think hopefully I can. We're heading to Crest tomorrow, and apparently he's coming from that way. If I can be perceptive, I should be able to root him out, and I can take whatever I can from him, I believe.
Okay, I can try to keep an eye out.
But if he is here, and you don't think I've contacted him, let me know. Send word as soon as you can.
I can do that for you. I'll keep an eye out.
Between me and you, there's also some sort of relic that's traveling in between them.
A relic?
Yes,
Why do you propose that?
that's what it said in the ledger. The Baron is a fool, to be honest.
A fool.
Yes. He fears Strahd, but the way he does things, he seems like that he is not worried of anything ever happening.
Which is an idiotic move.
Especially if he's carrying some sort of relic, why would he have it on some average trader? I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine, Alaric.
Well,
That is why you're tasked with figuring this out. Obviously, the master must have known.
right. And I know the bones weren't something that I could get, but I also was here to protect everyone and you guys as well.
Yes, I agree. I thought about it more myself, and yes, it would have been great for the guild to have. But some things are best kept where they are.
Well, I think that's all I had, but like, you're.
No.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all I had. Like I said, I know the guys at the bar. Have you met them? They seem to be some sort of
But do they
Ravens?
They carry bows.
Huh?
Bows?
Oh, hunters, those guys.
Those guys.
No, the barkeep.
Oh, the barkeep.
I forget his name. Irwin.
Owen. Yes, I know him.
You're
I've bought
familiar
a
with the
few drinks
Keepers
from
of the Feather?
I am not.
Well, then never mind.
Is it some sort of organization?
I think so. But
Are they with Strahd?
no, they're the very opposite. He actually was kind enough to offer us his help, but they can't have eyes and ears and ravens, he said. So if you are unable or having a hard time sending word for me,
Speak to Owen.
he may be the best one.
All right. Well, thank you for the information. I will do that. If I see that our friend has arrived, I will send word. What did
And-
you say his name was again?
I know if you see what Henderson has, you may get a little quick step. You must do nothing until I am here. Promise me that.
If he is here for more than 2 days, I may have to take actions into my own hands.
Fine.
But I believe you'll be back soon enough.
Perfect.
I just don't want it getting away. I don't want anyone getting frustrated. Again.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Faye. Have a good night.
Yes. And you can tell now she's a little bit more awake, but she goes off to her quarters down the hallway. But as her way back smashes on the door and
Fig! Fig!
and you hear, yes.
I know you do best business at night, so.
You know me so well. I just thought I'd get some sleep tonight.
Oh, I actually can tell you these goods aren't stolen, but I just retrieved them tonight.
What do you have for me today?
Check these out. And then I'll kind of like start pulling out the fine silverware and the plates. And I have 8 sets of them, so I'm going to kind of like start setting them on the table.
Where did you find these?
It was a woman named Fiona. Do you know her?
Fiona.
She lives in the city.
Heard the name.
Well, she was working with Isaac, the Baron's son.
Is Isaac... What's wrong?
We killed him.
What?
He was doing some blood ritual in this house. Yeah, wasn't good.
What?
He's kind of creepy though. He had dolls and shit too. We saw
And where did he have the dolls?
in the Baron's house.
What do they resemble?
Irina.
Is that the woman that arrived from village of Brovia?
Yes, the one that the prince has a obsession over.
I guess that would align.
I don't know. I don't have a lot to. I gotta get some sleep. 'Cause
Alright, I'm sorry.
I'm kind of beat up.
So, these plates, what are you wanting for them?
I'm gonna do. What check can I make to like see if I would know the? Because I mean I've done like stolen goods and stuff. Like, can I try to do like a check and like see what
You just do an
estimated value of
intelligence
it?
check,
Would it be
yeah.
intelligence? Fuck. When you said anything else. Oh, not bad. I have a minus intelligence. I said that. 15.
15. You would guess that that 4 of them are they all the same?
I think so.
Yeah, they are.
They were like on the dining table, I believe, and they were all
so
like
they
set up.
and they're sorry, I'm just. Are
It's
they,
fine
like-
silverware, and plates.
Okay.
So they basically went up to the house after they got done. They went to the
Got it.
table and there was all laid out. So they have a plate, a set of silverware, and a goblet per like
Yes, and a
seat.
goblet.
There's 8
Per
seats.
seat.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a full set.
Yes.
It is quite nice. I would think out and about in the open world, you could probably get. Oh wait, shoot! No, this is you making a check. Sorry. You would probably think that with this set, anywhere from 50 to 100 gold
Per set? Or
for the
all
whole
of them?
set.
Okay.
For the whole set. But
You go ahead then. Sorry.
that's what's worth. But what are you thinking it's worth?
Well, since there's 8 of them, I think you could definitely sell this to like a royal family or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would say at least 100 gold.
Sell your item to me.
Huh?
Sell it. What would I tell a royal family when I sell it to them?
And I'll go over to like, I'll pick up the goblet And what's the goblet look like?
The goblet, it looks like a chalice.
Chalice.
More of a chalice in figure. The silverware does have a slight dragon head on the bottom,
Oh.
and the plates just have just a natural like circle to it with kind of spins around. Looks like a vine around the outside.
It's like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Freaking me out. It sounds like a cliff right there.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. You're not always selling the item. You're selling the story of the item. And you can tell them this came from a noble king and his family, and they were instantly knocked away from their town from the prince. But you see this crest right here. And I'll point out like the little dragon crest. It's a sign of hope for them. That maybe one day they can be saved. Maybe a dragon or something else.
I do like that story. Make a persuasion check.
Come on! Nice! Come on! I'm good. 19.
19.
Oh, we're good 150.
Say, with that story, I feel that somebody in this place will be willing to buy it. Hope is hard to come by in these parts. What do you say? 120 gold and we'll call it even.
Oh. Perfect. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no.
it.
Go into his room quick, grab a sack of gold, you can hear him counting it, and brings it out. The plates.
I inspected them all. They should all be in perfect condition.
And
Wow.
takes them. Possibly thinks I want to use these myself. But
We both know
I'd
you're
rather
not.
make a good coin out of
We
it.
both know you're not that fancy.
And he'll set it into his room. Is there anything else you would wish to show me tonight?
I don't know. Let me see what else I got in my bag. You're not in the vampire head buying business, are you?
No. Why would I have a vampire head? Who's gonna want to buy that? Imagine if you touched the fangs of a vampire.
Speaking of fangs, I do have a fang of a green dragon.
Green dragon.
Yes. Did you
Show
hear?
me.
Did I tell you that story?
No.
This is
Show
a
me
good
it.
one. And I'll pull out my green dragon fang that I cut off from. Remember when I went up to the mountains? I think it was green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The big one was green, yeah.
Yes. You see, me and my party, we sailed across the lake when we were doing a mission for the blacksmith. We're up to the mountains. And there was some dragons. We actually slayed them all. So I thought I'd take this as a trophy. I was gonna have Glenn do something with it, but I could give it to you, or sell it to you, I mean, for the right price. Now, this, I feel like you would have no problem selling, but obviously, my cut wasn't perfect. But do a little work with it. You could turn it into a dagger. You could put it into some sort of box, more as like an ornament, hanging it up. Honestly, I don't know what dragon tubes are worth though at all.
Shoot for the moon, man.
Haven't seen a dragon tooth in these spots in a long time. What do you say, 75 gold?
I'm gonna do an insight check on that.
Okay.
And then I'm also, the tooth that I have, does it seem like that it's still like not functioning, like, but there's like acid kind of spewing out of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I just feel like that makes the daggers way cool. You know, like if it ties.
Like I would
yeah.
like I would be like I could still make it into like a dagger if I wanted to. And,
Yes,
like, use
and it
like
would
it's
be
in that condition.
And it would be like, yeah, you could. It would be like an acidic
Got
type deal.
I'm gonna insight him. Wow. Not good. 3.
I mean, he wants it for 75 gold.
Come again. Fine. I'll do it for 75. You're lucky. I'm in need of gold. I'm gonna be spending it. If I wasn't, I wouldn't do any less than 150. But you gave me a good deal on the silverware. I'll make you a deal on this.
That's why we do business together, Alaric. And he'll go back into his room, grab a sack, and count it up, and hand you 75 gold.
What's it say online for value?
He's actually like pretty much right on the nuts. An ancient dragon fang is worth 2,500 to 3,000.
Yeah, that's not ancient though. That's
No,
it's
no,
young.
you guys have
Just
a
a young
younger
dragon.
one.
Like that's an Asian dragon fan.
Fucking gotta.
I think that's all I have for now.
Well, you know as always, if you have anything else you would like to bring to me.
Actually, never mind. I was gonna say something, but it doesn't really make sense. Appreciate the business, and as always, you are like my brother. Thank you.
I'm like your brother.
Yes, I've never had a brother.
It's very nice of you to say, Alaric. Sort of want to give you more gold for saying that.
And I'll kind of like, I'll open my bag of holding, just kind of like,
Shoo, I'm joking. Next time, bring me something and I may be more willing to part with more gold. But, who knows?
And
I might
hey-
not be in a very good mood.
if things go well, I may have a job for you as well. And then you're the perfect person for selling confiscated goods, things that have been stolen.
That's what I specialize in, Alaric.
I haven't been doing much stealing though. It's kind of hard when I have a wizard that's up my ass all the time, and
Have you stolen anything since you've gotten here?
how do you think of it? I don't think I have.
Wow, look at you, changed. You're a changed man.
Well, when
What the
traveling
outside
with the
world
priest
is,
too,
yes.
like, what am I supposed to do? And then I have this dragonborn. If he sees me doing anything, he's gonna frickin' punch my teeth in. I'm like
I'll tell you
walking
about
on
it,
thin
if
ice.
they want more gold, they must steal.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what us Thieves Guild members do.
I would steal from them, but I'm kind of actually liking them, so I don't want to cause any rift between us.
That's good, you're finding more
But
friends.
I think if I'm going to steal, I'm definitely going to do something to the wizard. He was reading my mind, and I got real fucking pissed at him. So I think it's
He's
only
reading your
right.
mind.
Yeah. Did you know that like there's a spell that can like read your thoughts?
I've sold a spell of those sorts.
I was not happy, I tell you that. If you come by anything magical, though, let me know.
Yes,
I'm looking for like a wand or something.
a wand.
Yes.
I can keep my eyes peeled.
Thanks. Well,
I
I
will
need
search
to.
every corner of this god-forsaken land and find one.
I need to get to bed. Holy shit.
Yes, it is what, 4 in the morning?
Hopefully, I don't lose out on my long rest.
Better hurry.
And I'm gonna sprint
You
back
run
home.
through the streets and a guard watches you run by. What are you training for?
I'm going to bed.
You're training for bed.
Yes.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, good night. Oh,
Good night. And then you run and make it back to the bastion. When you get there, everybody else is sound asleep.
And I will.
And you will take your long rest.
Yeah, I will actually, just small thing, go to my garden, water some plants. I'm going to take Stanimir's tongue. I'm going to put it where the garlic is to help grow.
So Stanvir's tongue is going on the garden to help it.
Oh
I
yeah, you
love
were
it.
here for that too. His
I love
garden
it.
that has decomposing bodies is compost.
No,
right
it's
now.
not true. But there
Oh,
is,
that'd be pretty sick though.
there is now a tongue there.
I also want to do something really quick. When,
Yep,
when he
yep.
left, I was just gonna go up to my room and I was gonna more or less try to see if I could remember in either my own writings or memories what Verithrax would be like, what the Codex is, and kind of where our relationship was at when we last crossed paths.
Sorry, one more time. So when you're looking for when.
I kind of want to remember back to like he said we were back when we were working on the Codex together. I want to do kind of like a history check, remember like what that was more, and if I can remember like how me and Verithrax left, like where our relationship was last at, like kind of trying to figure out how we were aligned.
Yeah, and so you didn't necessarily work, like you guys all were your own separate entities, right? But you did have a common goal at one time, and that was to create or find this, piece together this codex. And that was going to be used to unlock a power. And you guys have heard of this power, not like you don't know exactly every single detail of what power you're going to unleash, but you were working together to try and put together this thing to then give you information on how to harness and how to use this power. for whatever game that you guys so wanted. Okay?
Yep.
And like when you guys left, you were angry with Verithrax because when he took this, when this first shard of power was shown or brought to light, it created a rift, and you did put a lot of blame on Verithrax for why the Brotherhood was broken apart. And so the Concord could have been so much, and you know the history of it, but like with him doing that and keeping it a secret for some time and then bringing it to light and sort of making a joke out of it, you took that personal, and that's when the Concord started to fall, whispers began, and then that's when you made your mad dash and you got out of there with those two things and ran off, and then just didn't, you guys really never saw each other much anymore, and you continued to study and learn, but it was hard because you didn't have nine people to be there together.
So more or less it was kind of me realizing after he found things, he had his own ulterior motives.
Exactly.
There was no longer the trust that bonded us together, and that was falling apart.
And you felt like,
I
and the
didn't have that
Concord
written out
just
very well in my
believing
notes, but-
to, that's where it just began to fall.
Got it.
And it kind of went all through the Concord.
Yep.
And so,
The other side to that too, though, that I think we talked about once or twice before, that's been hinted at, just in like when you were talking with Azithar in the basement. When you guys were having that conversation, he kind of hinted at, like when you mentioned Verithrax, like some of the things that he was saying, like rang bells with you, that you kind of remember just your past with him, that of all the brothers of the Concord, Verithrax was probably the most unhinged one of all
Yeah,
of
he
them.
was more, focused on
Yeah.
domination.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
okay. Alrighty. Is everybody pretty much set then?
I think so.
Okay. Sorry, that was good. You guys did a lot of things. And I have one more thing to add.
Sorry,
I
said
know,
that.
I know. Dorian, when yes, you went to bed very late, and when you lay down to go to sleep, you are just sitting up, staring at the ceiling, and eyes begin to doze off, and you just kind of think about your past and what things you have done and what the outcomes have brought. And with you thinking of this nature, a glowing orb floats up from beyond your bed. And it forms an outline of a celestial being. And it glows a fade, or let's say like a more bluish. I don't know, is that blue? Yeah. And it glows a bluish hue. And it says to you, all your actions justified now, Dorian.
I don't know yet. I haven't seen the repercussions of it yet.
You killed a pawn. You saved many. What will the outcome be? Was there more good done, or will it create more chaos?
Can't say that I know. I only know that what I do in the moment, what feels right, that's what I do. And I got bad vibes from Isaac, from what I learned that he was involved in. He was in this city. There's no reason that he should have stayed here.
You're continuing down a path, and now you find yourself in this domain. Do you feel the party that you have joined up with has the same interests or motives as you?
Some I haven't gotten full read on yet, but others I do sense that we are aligned in that regard.
Hopefully the repercussions for working with them are positive. But only time will tell. Continue your studies. And hopefully one day you will see and unearth your full potential.
If I may ask, who or what are you? Why me?
You are special, Dorian. But you have so much to learn. So much proving to do. But your talent is beyond measure. Your purpose will be revealed. But keep in mind, everything you do has a repercussion. And just weigh the options before you react.
Yes, and with each repercussion, we'll have to see if the actions beforehand were worth it or not.
There's only one person who decides what actions are just. And that is I am here to challenge, to help you grow. Good luck, Dorian.
Thank you.
And with that, you were able to fall asleep. And you all begin to slumber after you have been up for so goddamn long. And all awaken at about 9:30 in the morning.
I would be up way earlier than that.
Yeah, you would be up earlier, yes.
Can I do something
Yeah.
in the meantime?
Yep.
After my 4 hours of... And I actually will rest, not in my room.
Where do you want to rest at?
I actually want to rest in the sanctuary.
In the sanctuary? Okay.
And as I wake up, I will start writing down the blessing that I'm about to give. I also, as my class, and I think it's an elf ability, that I get one wizard cantrip, and every long rest I can change it. I just haven't very much. So last time I changed it, I went from, don't remember, to Shocking Grasp, and I'm taking that away and taking Booming Blade instead, just so you know. But I will be in the sanctuary, kind of writing that at the altar, kind of getting ready, and I will, because I know I have a spell. I want to make sure I have it. Just double check real quick. Maybe I don't. I don't know if I can take it or not. I'll have to find it again, but I won't have it for today, whatever. But I am going to go to the church and see who is working at the moment.
Okay.
And I will do this by myself. I'll have all my armor on, everything too.
Yep. And you make your way to the church, and you see that Father Lucian is working right now.
And where is he?
He is currently in the church, just doing rounds, cleaning stuff up, just day-to-day normal things, lighting candles, that sort of stuff.
I would like to, if I can, sort of stealth my way around.
Okay.
And like stay to the opposite side of wherever he's moving,
Okay.
until there's a point where he's not near like the lector, where the bones are supposed to be placed.
Okay. All right. So I need you to make a stealth check.
17.
Okay. I got a 12. So, and do you have heavy armor?
No, because
Yeah.
in theory, like technically, like I have a plate, but we're not
But it's not
counting as like a. It's just for aesthetics right now, not
Yep.
for like actual need.
So as he brings around, he's cleaning off windows, and then he goes back to the back of the church and begins gathering candles.
And I can say, like, I know I have, like, robes, like, because I have a
Mhm.
priest pack, so I have robes, and they're black. So I would probably just put that over my chainmail so that the silver doesn't gleam any light. I'll say I had done that before I left.
Okay.
And then, as I make my way up to where the bones are placed, I'll say Jabberwock, and I'll look inside to make sure they're there.
Yep, and you look in and the bones are there.
And then I'll shut it.
Okay.
Think for a sec, I'll say Jabberwock again and see, like, if it moves. As if it's, like, supposed to only unlock and let me see, or if I have to say it again to, like, lock it
And
back
you
up.
say it. No, and you say it again and it opens.
Okay, and then I'll wait for a sec, look around, try to open it again without saying
And then it does not.
Okay. And then I will just sort of, like, ominously sit in a pew for a second and wait till Father Lucian sees me.
Okay, and you wait about 2 minutes as he's rustling around and you hear and lights a candle and he picks it up. Oh, what? How did you get in here, Enril? You spooked me. What brings you here at this time?
Your doors are always unlocked, Father.
Yes, we try to be open for the people. I just usually know when people come in.
I was just
I
seeing,
must have been focused.
how the church was faring.
Yes, it's doing well. I haven't had too many visitors recently, with all the recent events that have gone down.
Now is your time to act, Father. Bring them back to the light, and then I will walk out.
Yes, I agree. Thank you, Enril. And you see him walking up, and then you walk out back towards the bastion, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it.
And you make it back, and
Actually, one more thing, because I have a plan to use a spell, but I need 25 silver pieces? Silver pieces, gold pieces. I'll make sure what that is quick. Of silver dust. Could I maybe go to the blacksmith and see if he had, like, silver dust to buy from him?
yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
You gonna go to Glenn?
Yeah. I need 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver.
Okay. Yep, you can go. You can make your way to Glenn, and easy enough. He's able to go, and it'll be like 1 gold, 3 gold for that.
Okay. Perfect, and that's all I need.
Okay. And waves you off goodbye, and then you can head back to the bastion. And then, are you just gonna wait there?
Then I'll be
wait
up.
there, and about 9:30, after doing all those things earlier in the morning, you guys all awaken in the bastion.
In the dark little keep.
In the
Black
Or yeah,
Veil.
true.
Black
in the
Veil
Blackville
Keep.
Keep. I didn't say that.
The Black Veil Keep.
Oh, let's see. Bites, what did you have?
Oh, he didn't get the right save, I don't think. Or maybe it didn't save on there. I put my room there, or a room there and a room in the corner.
Oh, here, go.
I'll probably have to copy paste.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are all awake.
Oh, you boys ready to hit the road after this?
That was a long night.
Oh,
Emerald, looks like you've been preparing.
I have. And you guys will smell a heavy incense on the second floor when you go down. Coming from the garden.
What type of plants are you growing in there, Enril?
All the necessities. Garlic has good taste. Figured the kitchen could use it. I also have ginseng.
That's what
Healing properties. I have some nightshade. You'd be surprised how many uses it does have other than killing. And I just have some other flowers.
Well, I used to grow potatoes back in my day, so they're plague resistant. They always grow in famines. It's a hearty food.
Unfortunately, my garden is insufficient for that capability as it is in the house.
Fair enough.
But eventually, when it is able to expand, maybe we can grow some potatoes where they can grow in the ground. Not necessarily in chambers where other possibly deadly stuff are.
Fair enough. Well, you just let me know when that happens.
I'd be glad. Anything we
okay?
need.
Yeah, I made that one in the corner.
You right here?
Yeah.
In my past, it isn't just the things that I've kept alive, the people. It's also the crops from where I come from. It's sort of my duty in the normal realm. At least for my family. Shall we get this horrendous blessing over with today?
Yeah, make it quick.
So
Alrighty.
yeah, I guess we will go to the Baron.
Okay.
Them buried.
And are you guys going to go with him while he does this, or are you guys just gonna have him do it and he'll catch back up?
Is it on the way out of town?
Actually, yeah, I don't even give a shit. I don't even give a shit about paying my respects to Isaac. I'm going to the blacksmith.
So yes, on your way out of town, you will be passing by the church as you leave.
It's on the way out.
If you guys don't feel comfortable around this, you don't have to be a part of it.
I'll head to the blacksmith with Alaric.
Okay.
I'm assuming Gorath would want to be there for this.
I don't care much for your gods.
Yeah, I guess we'll start packing the wagon and shit, and be on our way, ready to roll once you guys are done with that.
I will tag along. I want to make sure that fucking weirdo is put to rest fully. Or else I won't be able to sleep at nights.
I will make an appearance for the party. You guys load the wagon, possibly do some shopping as well. And when I see you passing by, it is my key to leave.
Sounds good.
So then Vildor is going to go to the services and kind of check out until he sees the party coming.
Come back. Jesus
As
Christ.
well.
Alright.
We're going to the blacksmith. What are we doing?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll say just you three, kind of Gorath. I guess he's just tagging along.
No, Gorath is going with.
Oh, he's going with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably want to be part of that.
Okay, yeah.
For sure.
So you two go there before I go to the blessing.
Oh, when I was in the church, I wanted to refill my holy water. Sorry, that would be quick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I have a vial
Yep.
already of holy water, so I'm assuming they have like little. You
They have a little
walk-
thingy.
They walk in, and I'll just like, yep.
Take a
Or a
lot.
water soup bowl.
The holy water soup. All right, then yeah, I will.
Go to the. Do you want to go to the? Okay. Yep. And you make your way to the Burgomaster's mansion, and free to enter.
I don't. I show the coin,
Yep.
and I say, make sure the Burgomaster is ready. Get him out here at once.
Oh, I will do that. Go in, and you actually see when the door opens, the Burgomaster is standing right there, and he looks like he was awaiting your arrival. And he walks right outside. Are you ready to do the blessing and bury my stepson?
Yes. Where must he be buried?
I thought the church cemetery would be best.
Then let's move.
Right. Guards, grab the body, and goes in, and the guards walk inside, and they pick up a coffin for him to be transported in. Do you recommend that he's buried in the coffin or in the natural soil?
In a coffin has less ability to reanimate and escape. Yes,
that.
the coffin, preferably with a lock.
Let's have that done. Guards, fetch a lock from the back. And they will go and gather that. And then you guys will be on your way towards the church with the body. And as you're walking in the streets, you do notice that a lot of people are looking at you. They're looking, just kind of watching as the Burgomaster's walking through, and you can tell that he is sad, and others seem to be feeling that, as the Burgomaster generally is somebody that is more high energy and tries to be in a good mood all the time. But you can tell that he is visibly upset. And they're walking through, and you make your way into the church area.
On the way there, catching him into the Burgomaster, I'll say, So, what are you planning to do with your stepson's stuff that he left behind?
I'm not gonna lie, Dorian, I don't think that's crossed my mind. I probably will keep it in his room for some time, as it will be sad for me to get rid of.
Yes, it'd be good to keep his memory. I'll just say I felt some weird energy from his dolls, so maybe burn those, get them out of there.
What sort of energy did you feel?
Just bad vibes, man.
Bad vibes. I will most likely dispose of most of those.
Good.
I don't understand his obsession, but it seemed to be a coping strategy for him. For whatever reason.
I don't know either.
Yes, I will dispose of them. But his room I will probably not meddle with much at first.
Let's give yourself time to grieve and all that. It'll be alright.
Thank you, Dorian. Hopefully this goes alright without me shedding too many tears. And you guys make your way into the church area, and you can kind of see some spots, and you do walk up. Let's see, where are we at here? Right here. You guys walk through here, and then Mr. Dorian and Dora, and you come up to this dugout area that looks to be made for Mr. Here. Yeah, sorry. This one. For Mr. Isaac. Oh, where's that at? Right there. Okay. And the Baron's just gonna kind of look at you and whatever you want to do this time.
Okay, so as the body is like sort of, or the casket and coffin is sort of like being laid, I'm going to take out some holy water, my piece of quartz, some ashes, and that silver powder. And I'm going to take the holy water and I'm gonna like kind of like put it in a circle in sort of a design that I've used before that is akin to like not one specific god. It's kind of like an all-encompassing, any sort of higher being of good this symbol would represent in the prime material plane. And then I would use the dust and the silver dust and the ashes and kind of like use the quartz to scrape it around and like show the blessing of like the holy water on the casket itself. And it actually, like when I use the quartz, it like makes indents so that that mixture that I've made can like seep into the wood to hopefully protect it. And I'm going to cast ceremony.
Okay. Read me what that does.
Ceremony. It is a ritual. It does take 1 hour.
Okay.
You perform a special religious ceremony that is infused with magic. You cast a spell choosing one of the following rites. The target must be within 10 feet of you throughout the casket. So as I'm sort of carving this, I'm just trying to focus on the magic first before I say any words. And as I'm doing that, I'm just sort of like trying to, if I can, just like literally just like take the quartz and whatever's left from drawing that symbol on the top of the casket or the coffin, I will just like sort of like kind of like holy water it, like just kind of like take my time to make sure that this entire coffin is like has some piece of holy water attached to it. And that I'm assuming I would take my time to say that as my hour. So it gives me a bunch of options.
Sure.
I was wondering if I could sort of meld two of the options into one. Okay, so the two that I wanted to try is atonement. You touch one willing creature whose alignment has changed, and you can make a DC 20 insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment, assuming that Isaac might have done that.
Does it say
At some
when?
point.
At some point?
No, it just says touch one willing creatures whose alignment has changed.
Okay. Yeah.
So before they lock the coffin, I would like to touch it at the end of the ritual and then seal it. And then at the same time, there's also one that's just funeral rite. You touch one corpse, and for the next 7 days, the target cannot become undead by any means, short of a wish spell. So if I'm touching it, if I could somehow need to make a check to see if that would work in the first place.
Yeah, just make a religion check for me.
23.
23. I would say that yes, it would work.
Because if not, I do have another spell that
Okay.
could work to the undead thing. It's just not as powerful.
Yeah. No, I think that would work.
Okay. Then the casket locks.
Mhm.
The ritual is now done.
Mm-hmm.
The ceremony's done. Then I will say a few words.
Okay.
And she'll kind of just put her head down and speak. As we lay Isaac into the ground on this day, I ask any gods of good nature from the prime material plane to please show your presence here. We have seen light break through the haze and gloom that plagues Barovia. We ask of such power to present itself once more. The body is no more, but holds something evil inside we wish to eradicate. Such demons and devils from the soul and send them back to the 9 hells, or wherever it once came to battle in eternity. Take its battle away, far away from the realm in which we stand, for it does not belong here and never shall return. For we are your soldiers in the light against the undead. Although by his own volition, Isaac was not of the undead, another vicious being. I do believe his soul requires retribution and to be exercised. I bless this cocoon of a body showing such terrible evils, or whatever.
Thank you, Vina, for your words and your ceremony. Am I free to say my last words to my son?
By all means.
And you all hear him approach the casket, and he son, what changed? Yes, you started on an evil path, but we gave you hope. Why turn against us? What could the prince give that we could not? I will do what I must to see that he burns. I can't live this way anymore. You changing has showed me that this place has little hope. What we have in Vallaki is rare. We must preserve it, but the time to act is nearing. He's getting more aggressive in his ways. I hope I do not join you soon, but if that is my fate, so be it. Goodbye, Isaac. And with that, he'll back up and nod his head, giving the people around, right, that weren't necessarily there, but around him to go up and put the casket into the dirt and begin to pile it up over top of him.
So, by the way, for the atonement part, I do have to roll a insight check, DC 20.
Okay.
And I would ask if there's a chance with that insight check, if I feel with the atonement that it would put him not in a better alignment, that I would rescind that point
Okay.
when that happens, and then just do the
Just do the first one.
funeral
Okay.
rite.
Alright, make your roll. So you have to beat a 20?
20.
Okay.
Well, DC 20, so
DC
20.
20 will beat it, yep.
I just barely messed it. 18.
18. So you do not know if he changes alignment or not.
Well, I would know because it wouldn't work. because I
Oh.
failed the
Because you
wisdom check.
failed it.
I
Okay.
just know that that part didn't work, and for me at the moment, I would just go, for better or worse, I don't want to know.
Okay. Alrighty. And that is where it is left. And they begin to, yes, throw over all this dirt and pack it in. And the Baron, I must head back to my mansion. Thank you all for helping.
I would like to do something once
Okay.
the Baron leaves.
Yep, and he leaves, and you guys are now waiting, and all the guards have cleared out, and it is just you four now waiting, sitting there.
So Dorian's a little worried that if someone were to, dig up the grave and then repack it in.
Uh-huh.
I want to find 3 or 4 twigs, and I want to put them in the middle of under the first layer of dirt, so
Okay.
that if it were to be disturbed, I could check to see if the twigs were still there or not. In the
Oh,
future.
okay, so you want to put twigs,
Right.
you're going to kind of move some of the dirt, put a
Yeah.
few twigs, and then move the dirt back over.
Where I
top
think
of them.
a shovel point would be
Okay.
the worst.
Yeah, make just a survival check.
Out of 4 different tries of my hero dice, I would have had it.
Yeah.
Throw the wrong
14? Yeah, easy enough. You're able to do this in a quick manner as you're not disturbing a grave, but you
Yeah.
are shuffling it around. So you do manage to do it quick enough where nobody sees. You can put twigs underneath and back off, and it doesn't look like anything was messed with.
Cool.
Okay. And are you guys just hanging out right here right now?
Once the Baron left, I would just
Turn.
and just wait as if the rest of the group that's with me, knowing that I am ready to go.
Okay. All right. And when you turn, I need you to make just a perception check for me.
21.
21. You notice that this grave, these 2 graves right here, you can faintly make out Caledwin on one of them.
Yeah, I'm definitely making my way that way.
And I would say you do this, if you turned right away, Dorian, you were probably messing with that, and you can go over and look at them, and you see that on one of these graves, or both of them, you see the last name, Caledwin. On one of the graves, you see Glenn. On the other grave, you see Telway. And hanging on one of the graves, you see it's a white ribbon of nature, and you do notice that there is blood on this ribbon.
How fresh does the blood seem?
It looks like it's been there for a long time. It's a white ribbon.
Okay. And that's just tied around the grave.
It's hanging on the top of it, on Telway's.
Kind of almost like there's a small cross coming off the top of it. It's almost kind of just wrapped around the base of it, and it's just kind of hanging there.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic, which is one of my spells that I get 1 time per day.
Okay.
And see if
And
there's anything within the grave, something about that ribbon that has significance.
you feel there is a magical presence from beneath. You feel it beneath the top of the tombstone. So it's underground, and you feel a strong magical presence pull.
And Rule's gonna have all of her spell used before she has to travel.
That one
No, I just
doesn't use
give
it.
you
So
shit.
it's all good. I'm gonna take another look around. Is anybody
Doesn't
remotely
look
looking?
like, not really. You notice that Dorian's putting stuff under the grave. These guys just kind of like
Footsteps.
just looking around, but no.
Could I make a perception check to see if I see her?
Yeah, you can make
Dorian just draw.
See if I see her. Nosing around over there until they're twigging it. I got a 5.
fine. You're more just looking out for Dorian to make sure nobody's peeking around, but you do not see Enril. You just assume that she's walking around, whatever, looking around, but no, you do not pick up on this.
Alright.
Part of the priest pack means I have a spade. I'm gonna fucking dig that grave up. Tell us.
And you
So we hear that.
you would hear that. Yeah. You take out your spade and you stick it in the ground and now you would see that Enril is digging up part of this grave.
I'm walking over.
I'll walk over. I'm going to like finish up the.
And then you hit solid.
What you doing?
You have probable cause to be digging up this grave.
Look. And I'll point at the last name. There's answers I seek within this grave, and I will have it.
And you begin to clear off, and after you have uncovered I would say the top portion of the coffin, you begin to then work down, and as you continue to move, you see that in the center of the coffin, you see a piece of your amulet imbued in the top of it.
Is there any way I could remove it? Very carefully. I have this long, thin needle that I'm going to just try to, if I can, just like try to get underneath it and see if I can just like slowly pry it out.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Could I give her guidance seeing her do this?
Yeah. Yes.
Same for guidance.
As,
D4?
Yep.
as he is taking the needle out.
Nice.
Hell to the fucking yeah.
Amazing.
24.
24. And this needle, you were able to go underneath, and this dirt, there are lines of dirt as it's been underground for X amount of time. And you were able to go all the way around and chip away pieces of it and get underneath, and dink, and it lifts up. You see it moving.
Before I reach down, I'll put my hand down onto the casket. I'll bow my head. I'm sorry, whoever you are. And I'll take the amulet piece.
Yep. And you have it.
Stand up. Is anybody against me opening to see who this is?
I was gonna open it myself if you didn't. I've come this far.
And I will see if there's any way to possibly just open the casket from where I'm at.
And right now, you can't get it as half of it's still covered in dirt.
Oh, I only did half of it.
Because the amulet piece was right on about in the middle, a little higher than the middle, kind of right where the heart would be.
I'll take more time to clear the rest out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to maybe open my robes up a little bit to try to obscure the girls' common
And
eyesight.
you get
What's his name?
This is Glenn and Telway.
Oh, Telway.
so you were able to unearth about a fourth of it, and you continue clearing it off, and nobody seems to notice.
Okay, is it like fully
Yeah.
clear now? Then yeah, now I'll try to
Okay.
open it.
And you open it, and it's tough, but after you pry up a couple of the nails as they're rusted through rain, whatnot, you were able to lift it up.
And then, is it just bones? Is it?
So when you open it, you see bones. So obviously, bones. There is she's wearing a whitish dress, it's blouse. You do notice that there are blood stains on it, particularly more towards her back. And her hair is now this gray, mangled color. There is zero flesh left on the body.
It's fucking gross.
And it doesn't smell or anything.
And where the blood is
Yeah.
on the blouse or whatever, can I tell, like, if there's like a puncture through it? Like, does it look like someone's like possibly stabbed her and there's like a rip or like slashed or something happened? Can I tell by any indication of like how she possibly died?
Looking at it more closely, you see that her back part of her spine, part of that is broken in one spot, as it looks like it was a puncture wound put through her back. But other than that, there's not a whole lot in there. There's, just some like things that she valued. Many of them were relating to her younger ages as a child. There's some drawings of her and Glenn, and you find a note that just basically expresses her love that she had for Glenn, and ever since she was young, she always hoped to be a wife someday and raise children. That was her biggest motivator, is to be a caring person in the world. And she just wanted to, with all the dread and despair, she was able to find light wherever she went. I don't know exactly what it says, so that's the gist.
All right. I will take out my holy water again, and I'll just sort of like bless her body again. Won't take anything from the grave. I'll close it back up and like hit the nails in again to like reseal it.
Yeah.
Start covering the grave back up with dirt. And is there a way I can get that ribbon off of the cross? Okay, I'm gonna take that and I've already done this once. Kinira, the one that I stabbed through the tree, I took some of her hair and I tied it into my own, taking that ribbon, and I'm gonna put it in the back and I'll tie it in underneath my veil and everything else and leave.
Easy enough. It is there, and you got it, and it is, so it's in your hair right now. Okay. Yep. Easy enough. You tie it to a strand of hair, and yes, there is blood on it, but it is old blood.
It's like so old that it doesn't even look red anymore.
But yeah, easy enough. You do
One
that,
there.
and shockingly, nobody recognized or noticed you.
I appreciate your discretion. In my earlier days not here, I would have been very against what I just did. But
Everyone has their reasons in real.
this
You better say that next time I do something crazy.
has some answer of why I'm here. I believe it to be true. And this time I will let you all see why. I'm going to take the rest of the pendant out of my sword because I made sure that you could take it out. I'm gonna, well, I guess it doesn't have a chain on it anymore. Could I maybe just place it while it's in the blade?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, never mind, I won't take it out. And I will just place it on the amulet and I will sort of press it in and then try to find if I can like find the space that it does fit.
And you place it at the top. Right now, I believe you have the top piece, and isn't it right here?
It was like mine.
Yours was the center.
Mine was the center.
Yeah.
So then I had one was like the top left. Was the first one.
And this one, yeah, because you have one wherever it's at. And this one slides, and it goes down and is, so if you were top left here, this one fits in right here.
Right, bottom middle.
Bottom middle.
Yeah.
And as you do that, and you said you want to let them all see,
Yeah.
when you mention that, are you still in the graveyard?
Yeah, I
Okay.
would have. I literally
So
would
kind
have.
of, I would assume it's right in the middle.
So I would
so-
have. Yeah, like we would have covered it back up. I would have taken the ribbon, tied it, and then I would have just walked away from the grave. Then yeah, Ben, like we'd probably be somewhere like right here.
Okay. And when you do that, you will. Okay. The cold graveyard begins to fade. And you all, everybody there also sees this. And this orange magical energy flows around you. And you do not feel like you are in any sort of graveyard right now. And you feel warm sunlight spilling over cobblestone streets. And Vallaki is alive as this image is coming to life. You see young Tellaway as a child, no older than 8. Crooked ribbon in her hair, mismatched shoes, laughter ringing as she runs through the square. She stumbles, scrapes her knee, and before she can cry, a woman kneels to kiss her brow. Quickly the vision shifts to another part of Vallaki, but also in the streets. Now, Tellaway, a few years older, carries bread for a baker, stopping to greet nearly everyone. A guard ruffles her hair, a shopkeeper slips her an extra roll, someone laughs. She'll make a fine wife someday. She blushes, pleased despite herself. And quickly the years blur. She's now dancing during a festival, spinning beneath lantern light, laughing with friends. For a long moment, the vision refuses to move on, and it stays there a while. You're watching as Tellaway dances, having fun, smiling, and you all notice that it looks almost identical to what Enro looks like. And the music then uplifts. The crowd fades at the edge of the square. Someone familiar steps close. Safe, kind. They walk beneath the dustless streets, speaking of a future untouched by the darkness beyond the walls. Beneath a tree near the churchyard, he takes her hands and ties a simple white ribbon with the name Glenn Caledwin around her wrist. For when we make it official, hold this close, is what Glenn says to her. And she quickly says yes, smile bright as can be, and begins to cry and laugh at the same time. Turned off. And quickly, the music stops. All goes silent and the vision begins to fade. And this orange bright light begins to fade into a red energy. And 3 figures slowly begin to appear. One you recognize, you can put together as Glenn. The other one is Tellaway. And there is a third. And this woman is wearing religious gowns, looks to be some nature of the church. All is silent. Then slowly a small man appears and is speaking to the 3 of them and says, "In this place, love draws you close to danger, and that only those who are of pure heart will have their love hidden from the prince. And I can tell you, are both not pure. Would you like to participate in the purification ritual? Tellaway then hesitates. Her fingers are bristling through the ribbon. But you can tell when he mentions that this ritual will keep their future safe, she slowly bows her head up and down. And then after that, the others follow. The vision begins to darken. The warmth fades. And you see a vision in front of you. And this is what you see. And you notice at their back, you can see that in the middle of each of their backs is a pierce wound, much like you would have seen in the grave. You then hear a quiet murmur. Quiet, satisfied is 3 will suffice. The ribbon you saw earlier, or now that you possess in your hair, this vision just looms in front of you. And as it slowly goes away, as you have to sit there and soak in this vision, that ribbon is all that remains in the middle of where Tellaway sat. And it slowly begins to grow and grow and grow, and you can see that it was drenched in blood. And as this continues to fade away, and this ribbon is just sitting there on the ground, slowly, from where Tellaway sat, you see a face lift up, looks directly at you. And you can look, it looks like you're almost looking at a mirror of yourself. And she says, "Hope did not die with me. It taught you to be careful. Be wary of those you hold closest. Good luck, Enrin. Make me proud." And with that, the face dissipates and the vision spurs off and the magic fades. And you all now are in the graveyard. Back to reality.
I will commit to memory on what she looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get any sort of like face appearance of that person that was like doing this ritual
You
type?
couldn't tell, no.
It was
It was cloaked and like it was a blackish face, but you couldn't necessarily tell who it
Okay,
was.
I would try to as much as I can, just like
Mhm.
remember the outline, anything else around him or on him
Mhm.
of like importance, nature, like symbolism, like
Mhm.
that I could like,
Yep.
if I saw him again,
Uh-huh.
I would
So
know.
you would, I mean, like whatever you think would signify anything of importance on that figure, I would say you could write down. But like no facial figures, no facial resemblances, nothing like that.
All right.
But that is all. And then you all are now in the graveyard after burying and seeing a small bit of what Inro's past may have been.
Well, that was something.
Well, that did definitely not happen the first time. Technically. Do I also understand when I got the first pendant, I never got a vision?
It was a vision, yes, you did.
Oh, I did.
And I
didn't
can give you another. I can give you.
Okay. So from the first one,
Mhm.
that was Kinera.
Mhm.
Now, okay. All right. I don't think I understood that right away.
So here, let's see here. and I can say it wasn't nearly as long.
Yeah, it was about like I saw her running or something like that, and then
Strahd's knights captured her, vampire spawn.
and then she was like
underneath.
essentially brought to Strahd, and
Yep.
then he like looked.
She
looked at me,
spit.
didn't
She
he?
spit blood at his boots, and he said, "You will serve Barovia just not as you hoped."
Okay.
And
Yeah.
there was more to it, but that was the gist of it. And
I
then
guess
like kind of the last line was, "They may take my body, never my purpose." That's what she said.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And that is it. So you guys are all there.
I have no words.
Perhaps we should head to the blacksmith now, unless something else you want to do here.
And I'm gonna message Inarel.
It appears you have a troubled past in
Well,
if you ever want to speak. No, I have two saviors.
Therapy sessions,
Who is it? No one likes me.
yeah, I'll message back. Thank you, Vildor, but unfortunately my mind is very still. Things like this don't always attach to my feelings. In due time, maybe I will need it.
Yeah, and he'll kind of just nod at her and go to the blacksmith, I guess.
And you guys can make it to blacksmith. And I'm saying in the meantime, you guys are able to get everything packed.
Yeah, I
because
figured we'd, like, pack
it wasn't
away.
like it ended up being a because you did the hour ritual. So you guys went there. Glenn was there. He has everything ready for you, and I believe, Alaric, you have it written down of what you all have.
Yep, I have it right here in my
Okay, all right,
notebook.
just wanted to make sure.
I can tell you here. We have 30 long swords, 14 short swords, 55 or 85 arrows, and 20. I think that's chain armor.
Chain armor.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah,
it's
I guess.
all. I would say it's all in wagons, all ready to roll.
Glenn, I think.
Yes. How are you?
Before we go, we were talking about everything that's going on. I feel like we'd feel a little safer if we had something from you, at least, or maybe 2 items. Do you mind if we see your wares again, what you have to offer?
Yes, absolutely. What are you necessarily looking for?
Maybe like a magical crossbow for me, or what do you use, Drazul? A sword?
Sword or staff would be good.
Sword or staff?
Armor.
I do have the Dragon's Breath long sword.
Oh yeah,
It
that's
is a
on
+1
the-
weapon. It is 950 gold. It will give you +1 to attack and damage. And you can also, once per turn on hit, the wielder can deal +2 fire damage as well, so it's an additional 2 damage. And it will emit a warm feeling off the blade. I do have any weapon in a +1, +2, or +3 nature. Those can be somewhat more pricey. If you wanted just a +1 weapon, it would be roughly 400 gold. Any sort of +2, which is more rare, will be towards the 1500 range, and +3, which are our highest quality of weapons, and very much so rare, and it takes quite a skilled blacksmith to make these, are going to be about 4,000 gold.
What else? Do you have those wares that he passed around? Can we look at those? now?
That was
Oh, those Blinksy.
That was Blinksy. Blinksy had those.
Gotcha.
I do have a ward plate. Gives you +1 to your AC. That is 750 gold.
Is that heavy armor?
It's just a piece of plating.
Oh.
So it's not necessarily doesn't classify as any sort of
Well,
heavy, light, medium armor. An Emberglass shield, +1 AC, so it will grant you an additional armor point.
I think we like the weapons better than the armor.
I would agree.
How much you say it was for that dragon sword?
950 gold.
950, and a +2 weapon would be
1500.
1500. And we do have 50% off, so
Yes.
Off of 1500.
it'll be 750 plus 950. Sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head and I can't right now.
Maybe I'll afford both.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, I have some other things. I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you go through the whole list?
I have a sainted silver chain for 425 gold. It will gain advantages on death saving throws. Once per long rest,
I
can
think I
stabilize
need
a
that.
dying creature within 5 feet without a check. The Lantern of Unique Pass, an oil lantern forged with dark iron.
Oh.
When lit, it reveals invisible creatures within 10 feet. Light cannot extinguish by wind magic unless the wielder snuffs it out. Gravewalker boots. Soft leather boots treated with graveyard soil properties. The wearer leaves no tracks. +5 bonus to stealth.
How much are those?
Those are 400 and...
Oh, not too bad.
280
Oh!
gold pieces.
I'm gonna be getting myself out here.
I have some metals, alloy. I have Dwarven alloy plate,
Does anyone
copperware
wear-
spools.
Does anyone even wear heavy armor in our party?
I do. Under my robe.
You're wearing heavy armor.
I do have a staff
Oh, I
of
don't
lit
know.
veins.
What's that do?
Came across this one in my travels, but a driftwood wand threaded with faint red sigils adds +1 to spell attack rolls.
Oh.
600 gold pieces. Once per long rest, when you cast a spell that deals damage, you may re-roll 1 damage die.
That would be good for our wizard, but I think he is set on using his birch staff.
The Emberweave Cloak gains resistance to fire damage. Wears footsteps give off faint embers
Okay.
when you walk. Sorry, I'm trying to just.
How much
read
is
off.
that one?
That is 200 gold.
Oh. What does that do again?
Gives fire resistance.
Gives fire, grants resistance to fire, and the footsteps will give off like a ember glow. That's just a little.
Okay.
But that's 200 gold.
Okay.
There's an arcane filament ring.
What's that
You can
do?
store a cantrip that the wearer knows. They can cast the cantrip using a ring as the spell casting focus,
Shit.
and it just counts as that's only 150 gold.
Right. So it's basically a free
It's
storing.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's.
And that's all there was anything extra more? Is that like
So the Emberglass shield +1 AC, and then once per short or long rest, you can flare the Amber's core, and a creature that hits you with a melee attack takes 1d6 fire damage.
But no one uses shields either.
Yep. Oh. So then that plate, there is the.
Right.
Oh, here. Oh, I missed this one.
Sorry, I don't think we actually looked at a lot
No,
of
I
these
don't think
items.
so. There is. I feel like that one might not be accurate. But so yeah, then the Dragon's Breath Longsword, just like the silver.
And that's
weapons.
950, right?
Nightbane Silver Greatsword.
Longsword's 950.
This one is shit. This one's 2,200. The Nightbane Silver Greatsword.
That'd be sweet, probably, but we probably can't.
Yeah, so
afford that.
it's a +2 weapon, so +2 to attack and damage. Glows with faint silver blue light near undead. When you roll a melee attack, you may re-roll it. This
Okay.
one requires it too.
So I'm just gonna try to do the math here. So I
can pull up my calculator for you.
So for the 50% off, is it what other item we choose?
You can choose any item to
50% off.
do the 50%.
Okay, so we'll do the most expensive one, which I believe is a +2 crossbow. So what would that be half?
+2 crossbow.
A hand crossbow for me.
+2 hand crossbow. And a hand crossbow does 1d6.
Yeah, D6.
Correct?
Oh, light crossbow, right?
Light crossbow. I would say that would be probably 1,300 gold.
Okay, so half of that.
Because wait, that might be.
Because you said 1,500 originally.
I would say I know I did.
Which is
but
fine. I don't
hand
care.
crossbow is I'll say 1,300.
1,300. So 1,300 and half would
So
be
that'd be
650.
Yep.
And then if we did the dragon sword, would be 950
The dragon long sword. So that would be like.
for him.
Obviously Claymore, but that'd be more.
Yeah, you're at 1,600 now.
And then what's that cloak? That
The
fire cloak?
was
200.
200.
Can we get that? Can we get that all?
You're at 1800.
And what was the boots? How much were those worth?
The boots.
With the
400.
stealth
they were
400?
280.
We might have enough.
The boots
Oh, they
were
were those ones
that take heavy
280.
armor.
280 for the
280.
280. Oh, we're adding the boots.
Nice.
You're
Then I
at
would
you're at
not have
2080
disadvantage, right?
No. It just gives you plus
Oh,
stealth.
plus 5.
And your footprints don't show. So I was thinking for myself, but
Yeah, never mind.
I also
That would be
agree.
weird.
But
That plate thing he had, I don't think was that expensive.
Yeah, how much was the
We
plate for
actually
the
might have
AC?
afford that yet, too.
The
because yeah,
That
the
was-
boots.
that
I'd rather
was-
get the AC.
How
on
many?
the boots.
That was
How
50.
much gold do we got?
How much?
no, that was
The one that was just like you wore that gave you 1 AC. It was like a
oh okay. It's 750, but it grants advantage on saving throws against being frightened by undead or by being frightened.
that's what's some that's
the
the
750.
AC one.
That's the plus 1 AC.
Oh yeah, we can't afford that.
Yeah.
I think the cloak for 200 for fire resistance.
How much was the shield?
That's dumb.
Yeah, that's OP.
Yeah, we got it.
650. The shield was 650. A round iron shield, so it's plus 1 AC, and then once per short or long rest. So short. I mean either. You can flare the Ember Core, and then when you take melee damage, you can deal fire damage to
That'd be
the.
good.
So is that plus 1 AC? Because like normally.
So it's like
shields,
plus 2, plus 1.
One, so plus 3.
Naughty for Inril. That'd be
Seems better than the Iron
That's
Place.
how much?
Seems better than that. But what are you doing? That's 650.
Okay, so if we do the boots
That's a
out,
20 fucking AC for Inril.
I don't know if we can afford that. But
Better
that's
than the
an issue.
goddamn wordplay.
Okay, Reed, do the math here. 650.
Okay, hang on. And then you also have 150.
Yeah. So I was gonna subtract that at the end.
Yep.
So 650 plus 950
Okay.
plus 200
Okay.
plus 650 again is how much?
2450.
Minus 150 be
You
22.
are at 2300.
23.
How much gold we got?
I don't know.
370.
Yeah, we don't. We have.
Say I have 250.
I have some too.
We might.
Everyone's pulling.
Really cool. So I have
I already
780
shifted
gold.
mine.
How much you got?
370, I think.
370.
I have.
Yeah, I can add that up too.
Maybe
so,
we'll throw the Nothic eye in the.
well, yeah, for
So
Here.
780
780.
plus 370
Okay.
plus 720
Okay.
for the party gold.
Okay.
What is that?
That puts you at 1870.
250.
Plus 250.
2120.
What do we need?
We need like.
You need 2300
I
to
have
get all
I
that.
have 312.
Yes, you're there. Okay, so we'll have. So we'll do this. Everyone can keep. You'll add two. How much? Just add your gold.
312.
I was gonna say,
312.
so,
So
after
how much
all
more
that's
do we
done,
need? Do we
you
have?
have 132 left over.
Left. Okay, so we're gonna split that between
So,
everyone then. So you're not
132
sitting with.
divided by 6 would be 22 apiece.
Okay, we all have 22 gold in our inventory.
So what do we all buy? What do we all buy?
So
we
we're
bought the
buying a +2 light crossbow,
Light
like his
crossbow.
crossbow.
Okay, so plus 2 what? Right.
We're buying his sword,
The long sword.
So we're buying. Okay.
the cloak for 200,
Yep.
and then the
Your boots.
shield. No, the shield.
You're
We're
doing
not
the
getting
shield,
the
not
boots.
doing the boots. Okay, then the shield.
I already have a good. My stealth is already +11, like +11 and +16. I mean, it's like.
Okay, so get those 4 items. You guys now all have 22 gold apiece.
Yep.
And that is with the voucher and the half off. So like all that is
Scrap.
Stand
Scrap.
by, shield.
Sure, it's on the Baron's token. It's worth 5 G's.
You could also go and get, if anybody has some Strahd coins, we could also just melt those down.
no. I fucking threw those away.
I have 5. Well, there's some people that have them. Go. Got 75 Strahd coins.
So yes, then everyone. So the party fund is sitting at 0 now. We'll say that, and then I guess we'll take Healy out. So just do because he has gold. I'm assuming.
Sure, yeah.
So just take what was the 130? What? Just divide that by 5.
Yeah.
132 divided by 5.
132 divided by 5 would be, we'll just say, it's 26.4, but we'll
So
just say
26.
26.
Okay, everyone has 26 gold.
Well, how about you take an extra gold piece? 'Cause you just
Sure, I'll have
that.
27.
Okay.
So everyone has 26. I'll have 27 for the.
26-7. 26-7.
Alright, and then let me just. What I'm gonna do for the sake of the.
Do I for a +2 weapon? Do I have to tune to that?
if it were magic. So the Emberglass
No, I don't
shield,
Oh.
that will be attunement. Okay. And the sword will be attunement. Okay. Your cloak is not attunement.
Nice. That's
Okay.
really freaking good.
Well, so I would, if I have it, I would still be at 19 as of now until
Until you
the
attune.
plus
So you
one
get,
and everything.
yes. So you won't have the +1. Yeah.
But you can use that as a normal shield.
Yeah.
right?
You can use the normal shield.
For-
He always got 199 gold.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. He does that.
We'll let him keep that. 'Cause he's not here.
All right. We'll give this.
That's crazy. I didn't think we had that kind of bank.
Going anymore.
$1.
So I sent, hey, I'm just sending you the stuff.
You're sending it to me, or to everyone.
I don't know why it said. No, I'm just sending it to who it is. I don't know why it says. It must have got confused. I had this created on AI, and it must have thought that the blacksmith was you because I've typed so much into it. So it said techniques from Dorian's youth instead of
That's fun.
instead of.
Oh, so
Flynn.
you use that for like his inventory?
Mhm.
Oh, that's
and then
pretty
I
sweet.
changed it, but
Right, but like to generate
like
his
for
stuff.
the most of it, I did.
Well, it's nice
It's
because
everywhere.
all the resistances that I have when I next level when I cast my ward onto you guys, it
You
carries,
get it.
it carries the resistance
Right.
over to you guys.
Nice.
That's OP. Alright, that's cool.
So if I get a resistance to every fucking elemental damage, we're OP,
The
boys.
+2 weapon's nice too. I'm at +10 to hit.
That's crazy. Well, that is a big buff for you guys, for sure.
Big
buff.
Oh, we haven't read out. No one really had magical items
This,
besides
this
No.
glows next to
No.
fiends.
We
too,
had
like
just
skin.
the.
just your ring, right? You
I
had
had
a
a
ring.
resistance to cold.
And then your
damage.
toy, right?
So I have that toy thing,
The
but
toy
I
that
also
we didn't have
did buy
forever.
that pauldron right away. That gave me +1 AC.
Oh, so you're rocking high EC now.
I have this too, but I don't think it's magic.
Cloak protection. Oh yeah, you did find that.
Oh yeah, that you guys
It
found
wasn't
that in the
good.
death
I
house,
have
didn't you?
this.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
And we'll get those things made. Some different, things to have for cards or whatnot.
Sweet.
But, yep, that is
Let's
good.
go.
And Glenn,
Huge.
I don't know, expect to sell this much today.
Well,
I appreciate you guys coming and spending some coin at my shop.
I mean, wait. Are we getting paid for this job, or I can't remember what the deal was for that? But let's just say it's called reinvesting into our partners.
Exactly.
You help us, we'll help you. You know.
I honestly cannot remember the terms that we
I
agreed on.
can't even either. That's what I was thinking. Well,
I'll have to think back. I'm sure I have it somewhere in my notes.
yeah, we can talk when we get back if
Haven't
we
thought about it.
are successful, which we should be. But well, now with all this stuff, there's no way we're failing.
Let's hope not. So what are you guys headed? Are you headed to Kresk or?
Yeah, I actually think we're leaving here.
No. Soon.
Yes, actually now.
No. Oh, interesting. All right, yes. You guys are a joy to have around this city. I wouldn't miss seeing your faces around here.
So it's nice to work with you and craft some stuff while we've been here.
I'm sure we'll be back probably in a couple days at the latest.
Kresk is on a few hours away. Should be able to make.
Oh, I
decent
think
haste.
we're planning on stopping at a winery or something too.
Oh, a
Maybe we'll
winery.
go there.
Yes, that will be a little bit of a detour. You'll come to a road crossing and you'll take a left and you go down for an hour, roughly 30 minutes an hour.
So yeah, we'll probably stay there and check out everything out there because I don't know, this place is kind of
What are you guys
crazy.
going to the winery for?
I think we're getting a shipment for the Baron. He's running out of wine.
What flavor? Do you know?
And we're doing history check. I don't think I remember. 12.
You remember? I can't remember which one he had exactly, but the ones that you remember are the purple grape mash. I feel like you had that, but I can't remember.
Purple
and then
grape mash.
Red Dragon Crush.
Oh, I remember that one. I
Maybe
remember
that's
that
just
one.
the one.
Red Dragon Crush is what we're getting. Do you like that one?
I would say so. I don't dabble in the alcohol as much as I should, probably. I guess that's probably a reverse saying, but I do think that my taste would be more towards the purple grape mash.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if no one's looking, I'll slip a bottle and I'll bring it to you.
Bring a whole keg.
Ah,
A whole barrel.
I don't know about a keg. I could do
But if
a
we already-
I could do a
but-
bottle.
Alright, so bottle's fine, I guess.
But no, I do wish you all good luck on your journey. I hope it's safe and prosperous, and deliver these weapons to Kresk, because it was very difficult. I just know with their problems over there, they could use some armor to try and bolster their defenses.
Yeah, what is their problems?
Rumors say they're werewolves, other beings starting to raid and kill innocents. Pretty horrific.
Well, we'll get those goods delivered, no problem.
Thank you. No, I greatly appreciate it, and I will look at my notes to see if we had any sort of deal for why you guys were taking those from me. Cannot remember off the top of my head right now. We were working so hard these last few days.
You said he had another job, but I don't think you ever said the payment. But we were just looking for work anyway, so we were happy to do it. And you're a good guy, so we figured you owe us
I'll have
something.
some coin for you as they're paying me for it.
Or hey,
So,
our buddy Gorath isn't with us. He could maybe use a weapon. Maybe we could do it for like another +2 greatsword or something.
It's quite a hefty payment there. We'll have to see. Whatever
Okay,
information
+1,
you
sorry.
find, or yes, we can see when that
You
comes.
did just get that axe. though.
Yeah, true. Oh, he has a +1 axe already. Duh.
Yeah, I was gonna say he got
You
that.
just got it.
Oh, no, never mind. All right, we'll be on our way. It was good doing business with you, and we'll
You're welcome.
hopefully see you in the next couple days.
Pleasure doing business with all of you.
And I'll kind of get on the wagon.
Misty Marauders, best of luck.
I'll kind of be like I'll be driving the wagon.
Okay. Wait, hey, real quick before you leave, did I see you guys? Are the rumors true? Is the Black Veil Keep yours?
It is.
Indeed.
I saw the sign they put up outside. Did you guys notice that?
Honestly,
I didn't notice the
I
size.
do not believe so.
I don't know. There was talks that there was a Black Veil Keep, and I went and checked it out, and through the grapevine figured out that you all had it. I just thought I'd ask. You guys have a picture of it, don't you? Did you guys come with a picture to put on the
Not
in
yet.
front of
We
it?
were
No.
supposed to, but I don't think we
That's
did.
fine.
Make
They
it.
fine.
they kind of described it, so they know what it looks like. They just haven't made it.
Just have it. Okay.
So we have an R to do. We need
Yep.
to do it.
Did we ever assign, I know this, we discussed this, we were going to assign someone to watch over it while we were gone.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I thought we had ties to a city guard that we trusted.
I do, yes. I was actually thinking about him.
That will be gone for a couple of days.
If you trust him, he'd be probably the best guy to watch it.
Besides Sister Mary, Oleg is the one that I've had the most contact with since I've lived here.
If you tell him we'll pay him some coin, give me a good living for him if he wants to get out of the city guard. Do something a little bit more robust for his skills. I mean, I think he should maybe hire some defenders for the Bastion as well.
Yes, like our own mercenaries.
Well, he does a very good job for the city, so I wonder how difficult it would be for him to want to leave.
Pulling him away from that duty, indeed.
Might be tough, however, he does have some underlings that I know he does trust. We've done work with them, and whether they were a little more clumsy than he or us, possibly that is a station that somebody could be held into. Guess it doesn't hurt to ask.
Well, do you know where he is right now?
He is usually the main guard at the gate.
Well, maybe we should head out that way, and then we can start making our way west.
I believe it is west.
Oh, he sits at the west gate.
Main gate, the west gate.
He was at the east gate when you guys came in.
Oh,
Oleg.
yeah.
So I'll start Jan, and since we're talking about Oleg,
Jeez. Are you guys taking your horses?
huh?
Are you guys taking your horses?
Yeah, I would assume that they would be the ones that would have
Yeah.
taken the wagon. And we'll start heading to the east gate, and we're just gonna kind of do like a quick detour, like go out the east and then go.
And then, so you go out the east, then go up and around the
Yes.
outside.
Just so we can speak to Oleg.
Okay. Yep. Easy enough. You guys can make it to the east gate, and Oleg is standing at the gate, up on top right now. He's up top of the gate, and he's just staring out.
Oleg,
Ah! What are you guys up to?
coming to speak to you.
What matters do you need to speak to Oleg about?
Well, I might have something for you.
What would that be? Yeah, quick, let me come down real fast. And he walks over and starts climbing down the ladder towards you all. Sorry, it will easy to speak when we're at the same level.
Well, seems as if word is spreading around already in this town that we have our own keep now.
Yes, I did hear that for what you guys have accomplished. I don't know the details of all the matter, but I did hear of the burial of the Baron's son. And it was related to that, whatever it may be. But that you guys have yourself a place to shack up here. I know I'm excited about it.
Well, how excited?
I mean, pretty excited. You guys have done a lot of good in this city. We didn't realize how much of a shithole it actually was. And you guys have you've uprooted a lot of the nonsense that us gods were not able to figure out.
Yes, well, in my time knowing you, Oleg, I believe we have a certain trust with each other.
I would agree.
And
You all have been great to me, Finro, especially you.
Seen how well of a job that you do. How much pleasure do you have in possibly working for the keep?
Are you offering me a job?
Would you like it?
What's the guard paying you?
I get 7 gold an hour.
7 gold an hour? Holy cow.
It's expensive.
Not a bad living.
How is the Baron paying that?
I don't know. I don't know.
7 gold an hour is crazy.
Well, I do have...
I am somewhat higher.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. How about we'll pay you 50 gold a week? Not really
Would
mad.
I still be able to partake in some of my guard duties?
It could be a part-time job.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes. Actually, yes, you could. Because if you can find other people, right, they can do all the dirty work for you. You're just more like the regional manager.
You're more of personal.
And you have a good...
7 gold an hour is off, I think. The more I think about it. I don't know what I make. But 50 gold sounds great.
I was like, when you said 7 gold an hour, I was like, dude, this guy's working 8-hour days. He's making like 50 gold a day.
Yes, 50 gold a week would be wonderful.
How does Vildor sign up to do
That's
this?
490 gold a week.
Yeah.
on a 10-hour shift that he
I would
probably
see like
be doing.
7 silver an
These
hour.
guys work
maybe.
all the time, too.
Yeah.
Working around the clock.
We don't pay overtime.
What?
You won't need overtime duties.
I'm
as well.
joking. No.
I was going to
50
say,
gold is better than what I do right now. I would be honored to do that.
honestly, I was going to actually, instead of taking it out of our wares, I understand that what is now our keep was given to us by the Baron, yet we are doing another task for him. If we don't wish to be paying out of our own pockets to Oleg, why don't we ask the Baron to keep Oleg on his payroll, except now he has another higher duty for us,
That's a good idea.
and maybe that could actually give him a raise. But yet he has his guard duties. He trains another to take his place, someone he trusts, and yet he also has work for us.
I think Oleg, quartermaster of the Black Veil Keep, has a great ring to it.
I like thoughts.
That is quite a nice name. When shall I start? And when do I get my tag for employment?
As soon as, right now! I'll write up your contract, and I'll pull out,
Alright, I didn't expect this today.
I'll pull out a
50 gold, I'm gonna be at the bar every night.
I put a piece of paper and I will start writing up a contract, and I'll go like really fast. And what in the contract you can say it's gonna be, I, Oleg, agree to be the quartermaster for the Misty Marauders until death. and then and then I'm gonna have 50 gold a week.
What if I die?
It's the only way you're relieved of this.
Oh wait, shit. What if I want to stop? What if I get too old?
Then you must die.
He must die.
Razul,
Then
are
we
you
will,
serious?
I joke.
No.
Only
I'm just joking with you.
If
Where
you-
do I sign?
If you do wish to retire at any point, we expect that you do have somebody in your place ready to take up arms to assist us from their life till death.
Deal. What do I sign?
And I'll just draw. And then after I do, I'll just draw like a really like try to make it a straight line as I can, and just like so he can sign it. And then I'll put like a little date. And then
It is signed.
then I'll
Like-
put like a contract like agreement with, and then Mystery Marauders, and then I will sign like Alaric Nimblewick on behalf of Mystery Marauders. And then I'll kind of like roll it up.
No.
Here, you can give that to the Baron and let him know.
Thank you. I am honored. I cannot wait to join the crew of the Misty Marauders and make my name as the quartermaster.
Yes, if you could start getting some people maybe to help guard the keep, maybe defend it if there's something, that'd probably be your first task. We don't have the gold now, but we should have it by the time we get back.
All right. Well, we'll start on that. So, with all of that now, do you guys want to do your Bastion actions?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take the one for the barracks that he's actually gonna recruit
I assume
defenders.
that. I assume that.
It is gonna cost gold, so I'm
Okay.
going to pay it. We
Okay.
just obviously don't have the gold right now, so I'm planning on coming back from our mission, and we'll take that gold to pay.
Okay,
those
so you were
defenders.
doing the barrack.
Negative gold.
We're in the reds on our balance sheet. We're down
We're
red.
dead.
Gorat's got that handled.
I was gonna.
Business model. You gotta spend money to make money, baby.
How many actions can we take?
Everyone gets like one action,
Okay.
but you can't do like, and you're like only one person can like. So the rooms have like hirelings. So if there's one hireling, you can only use like one action for that room. So like two people can't like.
Spam it.
Yes.
And if you guys want to, too, like while he's doing that, obviously it's just one guy. So like he can do that, and then like if you guys when we're done, you guys just want to get together and figure out what those are as far as actions to do.
Right, because it takes
Oh,
7
true.
days to do.
Yep.
So.
If we want, you guys can figure that out. We don't have to go through it right now.
Yeah, just give us an update when you guys are done.
Send me a raven when you know what you want me to complete. I'm gonna have to read guides on what to do in these rooms, but I'll figure it out. The pleasure is mine. I look forward to working with you all. Good day.
Yeah.
And here we go. And you guys, they open the gates, and you go around, and you actually notice that off to the left, you see the Undercroft that you guys saw a couple days, week ago. And
I thought
you
quarter
guys
masters
now
sounded good.
ride off and start heading. You get on the road. You're leaving Kresk. I'm pointing at it, but you guys probably don't know where I'm pointing. And you go off to the left and start heading up towards the. Here, show.
Yeah, I can do
Just
it.
kind of show where they're going. They go down and then.
And I would say on the wagon it'd be my horse and another horse pulling the wagon, and then I would assume 4 people would be like on their horses
Riding their horses.
riding
So
along.
this is where Valaki's at. You guys are going west. So you're going down this way, and then wait, yeah, at this part. You're saying that where the crossroads
Keep
at?
going. Just keep going. Yep.
This way.
Yep. And then they're gonna keep going, and it's probably been about 2 hours travel. Do you guys want to do anything when you travel?
I think if Oleg does a great job, he becomes a knight of the Black Veil Keep as well, and I can don him.
I will. I'll actually.
A proper incentive.
Who's on the wagon with me right now? Is anyone on the wagon?
Who's up? I guess yeah, you guys.
I'm riding.
I don't know.
Kresk. Or who wants to drive the wagon? Because I want to do something.
I could, yeah.
Okay,
Well, I could also do it.
I'll kind of halt the wagon and be like, "Ah, this isn't for me. I thought it was, but my ass is getting sore already. And I'll hand it over to Dorian and I'll let Finlay jump on there. And I'll get on and then I'll get like on the extra horse.
Yep.
And then what I want to do is I want to kind of like, I'll stay with the group obviously, but I want to be on perception check for that merchant.
For the merchant. Okay. And just keeping your eyes peeled.
Yes.
All right. So you, yes, doing that. You can continue watching,
you'd obviously probably notice him or
Right.
whatnot. But keeping your head on a swivel, making sure he's not camped anywhere. Does anybody else want to do anything? Nope. Okay. All right. And so after about, I don't know.
Actually, I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Mage armor. Okay.
To do that.
After about, let's see here. What am I got on this freaking map. Oh, all right. So when you guys get about 3 hours into your travel, you will come across the. Do you want to go point to the letter R?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Right there. So that's that crossing. And what you will see is you see a weather-worn signpost next to the road. The 3 arms of the sign point along the 3 branches of the road. The arm pointing north reads Kresk, and through the woods you can see an arching stone bridge spanning the river. The arm pointing east is Vallaki, and the road slopes up gradually in that direction, whatever, from the back. And then the arm pointing southwest reads the Wizard of Wines. The road slopes gently downward in that direction. So, and then back the way you
it
came.
looks like that's where we have to go for the wine. So this is pretty easy to remember.
Indeed.
Are we dropping off the goods first and then the wine?
Yeah, we don't want to be carrying these wagon around
I agree.
places that we shouldn't. We need to get this stuff delivered ASAP.
Yes.
Then we can collect the wagon. Then we'll have our wagon empty to collect the wine on the way back.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna go to Kresk.
Kresk, indeed.
So you guys will go.
You guys will make your way north, and it will, I don't know, probably an additional hour and a half to get to Kresk. And you guys head north, and about hour and a half time, you begin to see the city and walls in the distance begin to appear.
I got a question quick.
Yep.
The spell, I think it's identify. Does that, on here it says that you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement and how many charges it has, if any. Does that mean if I use it on that new sword, I would be attuned to it?
No, that just would let you know.
It just tells you what it is.
So that would be like if we found a magic item and they
And
don't tell us what it is, we would have to identify that.
That's what I thought.
Know what
But
it is.
the way it was worded in there was like, I thought maybe I had a chance at
But since we bought it, we already knew exactly what it does.
Yeah,
We just
yeah,
have to
you bought
attune
it.
to it.
Yep.
And I see what use it.
Yep, there's.
Still nothing that I would like to do then.
Alright, so the road branches north and climbs a rocky escarpment, ending at the gatehouse built. So there's a 20-foot high wall of stone reinforcement. Every 50 feet or so, there's like a little up point, like it's a little raised, and it appears that would be kind of where a archer of sorts would sit. Beyond the walls, you see the tops of snow-covered pine trees, thin white wisps of smoke. The somber toll of a bell comes from a stone abbey that clings to the mountainside high above the settlement. The steady chimes is inviting, a welcome change from the deathly silence and oppressive fog to which you have grown accustomed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but there seems to be a switchback road clinging to the cliffs that lead up from the walled settlement to the abbey. So there's the city, and then there is a abbey up on a more of a cliff that is somewhat detached from the main village.
Okay.
But you guys are somewhat away, and I'm assuming you're going to keep approaching?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you guys begin riding towards or you can just play any music here. And you guys make your way to the front of the gate, and as you are coming up, you do notice that yes, there is walls, but you don't necessarily see a ton of people on the walls. And just from your naked eye, you can see that the people on the wall are not wearing, you do not see any sorts of armor. You can just tell it's not like they don't have helmets on. And so it's just a different feel, like where Vallaki, they were well armored, they had things to wear. And you can kind of get the sense like that might be why you are doing this for them. And so you approach, and
I will just kind of give you a description. The air grows colder as you approach the walled settlement. 2 square towers with peaked roofs flank stone archways, into which is a set of pair of 12-foot tall iron-bound wooden doors. That is confusing as hell. Basically, 2 pillars going up, and then there's that iron door in the middle, and then carved into the arch above the door is the word Kresk. And like I said, the walls are about 20 feet high. And the crazy part is, as you approach, like I said, you would think there'd be a lot of people up on the walls. But you do notice from a distance as you're approaching that you see 4 or 5 beings that are currently hung from the top of those towers. 3 on one and 2 on the other.
Do we make out what they are?
From where you're at, you can tell that 4 of them, you can make out feathers, and the other one seems to be a younger child. But yeah, continue to approach. And now underneath the gate, as you come to the gate front, you can look up and see that these are what you would guess to be Were-Raven. And the other one, as you look closer, you make out to be a familiar child that went by the name of Kristoff.
The one that I talked to a lot.
And their skin is, I mean, the bird's not necessarily, but his skin is pale, his neck is bent to the side, and like, yes, bluish pale skin.
Oh my, it's Kristoff.
Wasn't it that boy from Barovia?
That we helped.
Yes.
Indeed, who lost his father.
Didn't we send him with the church?
The priest.
The priest.
It's Barovia, indeed.
How the hell did he end up here?
It would appear he's followed the same problems of his father, perhaps. Mixed up in the wrongdoings.
I will speak to who's in charge in this place.
Perhaps he was turned.
Does he look? Does he show signs of any obvious marks where maybe he was bit or nothing?
Nope.
Nothing makes
You
sense.
can't notice that, no. It just appears like hung. You don't notice any bite marks.
Could I tell just by analyzing the body how long he's been there? I think
Make a perception check.
I was gonna say I would.
Because it's about 15 feet above you as it hangs down a little bit.
I would say if anything, I could also like use my medicine ability to see with that too to help. I would assume that I'm usually close to Vildor at most times.
Yeah, you
So
could.
I might,
I would
like-
say you could just roll with advantage.
Thank God, because I got a 3.
Nat 20! Hey, let's go!
So now, after about a 5-hour trek here, it's about midday, and just with both of you looking at it, it appears that this was placed this morning.
I don't know about you, Inril, but this looks rather fresh.
Yes, it seems as if, unfortunately, some of the blood is still pooling in his face, meaning that it is fresh.
How could he have gotten himself in this scenario?
Well, unless one of these beings here. Would I know what a were-raven is?
They told us what they were. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are. Yeah, they are like raven-like humanoid
Unless-
figures.
unless
I wish I
one of
had
these-
I do have a picture. See.
Because aren't there some that are good and some that are bad?
Or like we were told, like
most-
the Keepers of the Feathers
most
were
are good.
were ravens, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't think any are. I don't believe. I don't
thought
think
they
anybody
said
told you that.
Strahd.
No, they just said flying ravens. You don't know if
Oh.
it's them or Strahd's
Oh,
ravens.
okay, yeah.
But were ravens are good.
And, yeah,
Good,
and were
okay.
ravens are generally going to be bigger.
Got it.
Right. So let me just.
But yeah, they just said like if you're in the woods, just you don't know if it's them or.
Gotcha. Okay.
Strahd.
Well, unless one of
So
these.
they
were-
look like probably not wearing these clothes, but this is what they look like.
I see.
So
Okay.
bigger.
Gotcha.
And then obviously can turn into humans.
Nice.
Jonathan.
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 It is like that, isn't that?
I think he's gonna be a Kenku, but
Yeah, he's a king.
He is a
I-
Kenku. Weren't you a Kenku?
Yeah.
What character was that?
Alejandro?
Khan.
Khan.
Yeah.
What
Alejandro.
campaign was that?
That was Matt Newman.
It was one of them.
Were you a monk?
Yeah, the Russian.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was
that was Matt Newman.
it wasn't the one with the caravan one. I was Alejandro. I thought.
Yeah.
You were Alejandro in mine.
Was that? No, it was Simon in yours.
Were
Yeah,
you?
how many campaigns
Same
have we
hour.
had? We made a new campaign every 6 months, I feel like.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Because Matt
I don't
Newman, he was
remember Alejandro, so
you guys
that
were
wasn't-
brothers, or you were a
Yeah,
wizard.
you're right. That was
That was Thamior.
Because I was a wizard. I was
Ivor. Yeah.
I was a rogue, I think, in that maybe,
Yeah, I can't remember.
Anyways.
But yeah, anyways.
if
So yes.
or warlock.
if one of these isn't the priest from Barovia, I'd assume that he had something to do with it either way. And I would really hate to hear if he's something that is in charge in this new place. So I'm hoping to God that the priest was somehow one of these were-ravens.
I'm starting to question the alignment of the city, where ravens are. Against the prince, why are they being hung on display here?
Unless there's a misunderstanding.
I am entering the city with ill intent.
This could be fun. It's the first I've seen Vildor worked up.
No child deserves this.
Many children like him meet this fate every day. It's not unique to just Kristoff.
Well, I have failed Kristoff.
And Vildor's gonna march into the city.
Okay. And there is a gate.
If there's a gate.
Yep, there's a gate. But it's like sewn and there's like a
Knock.
thing on there that you can
Knock. Because I got an old ass horse.
He knocks.
Did you cast that actually?
No.
Okay. I don't know, I actually didn't know.
No.
Hey, excuse me.
And you see, coming from the top, it appeared that he must have been sitting
My
on the
favorite
back side of it.
scenes.
He has, so there's a creature that appears.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to describe him to you. He looks like this.
The top one.
The top one.
Oh Jesus.
Okay, he looks like this.
A jackass.
He's got a shovel. Looks very odd.
I can't
Okay.
really see.
Yeah,
Like a monkey?
pass through. So it's just gonna be this guy. Right there.
Okay.
Yep.
He looks like a dog. Yeah.
So and I'll describe his looks to you.
Dog man?
He's like a were-dog.
a were dog.
Auto build you.
Oh.
Oh. Whatever guy.
He looks like,
That
he
guy.
kind of looks like a,
Jesus
you know,
Christ.
Remus in Harry Potter.
Oh,
the
yeah.
werewolf. He kind of looks like a shiny room.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like the way his face
Yeah.
is like.
So I'm gonna describe to you what he looks
deformed,
like.
dog-like.
He
He's looking at
has.
the maggots, not the.
He looks like a beardless dwarf with patches of donkey flesh covering his face and body. He has one human ear and one wolf's ear, and a protruding wolf snout and fangs. His arms and hands are human, and you guys can't see this, but his legs and feet are of leonine, and he has a donkey's tail. I don't know what that is.
Leonin is like a.
Leonin.
Is like a wolf or tiger.
Yep.
Like
So
a
he has
canine
those type of legs,
creature.
and he has a donkey's tail. What brings you to the town of Kraskia?
Tell me, You failed experiment of taxidermy. What led that boy to be hung?
I promise it wasn't us. It wasn't us.
Then who?
I can't talk about it.
You will. Or else you and your city don't get these weapons we are honoring.
I don't know what to do. Siegfried! Siegfried! Help me!
So the other guy that was in that picture, he's got like a hood, and then he's got almost like hands that look humanoid, but they almost look like they tried turning into like werewolf hands, but like got halfway there and then stopped.
Okay.
And so yeah, like he's got more.
So
Like
he's got the left side of his face and body is covered with lizard scales. The right with tufts of gray wolf fur. Between these tufts is pale human skin right in the middle. All right, one of his eyes is that of Felon, and her fingers and hands resemble cat paws. Yeah, so like werewolf paws. Yeah.
he's gonna
They brought armor.
creep up from like the other, like there's like a connecting thing, and he's gonna come up from the other side. Goes on.
There's ones they're bringing the shipment.
The armor.
The burgomaster told us.
Wait, that's the burgomaster of this place.
Yeah. Burgomaster everywhere.
There's a burgomaster of every place in this area.
We should talk
Well,
to
let's
him.
speak to him.
Yes.
Who are you though?
Who do we fetch him for?
It was not a good morning.
What are the ones who are?
It wasn't a good morning.
What are the ones who are delivering the armor? That should be enough.
How do I know? How do I know you're not here to hurt us? How do we know you're not werewolves?
Because I am
Werewolf?
asking
You're a werewolf.
No.
about the child hanging outside your city walls.
It wasn't us.
That's why we're on such high alert.
Then who was
It was two people. One. Gary.
You don't talk about him.
It was
You say his name and bad things happen.
Was it the prince you are referring to?
and two others.
All very big, scary.
The other one looks like human, like you.
He's nice robes. Very small in capacity up to.
Fine robes. Monocle.
No.
No monocle.
Oh, he had a sword.
It's fine.
So it just, I suppose.
Did he ride a beast?
It was. I heard flapping.
We never saw it, but
The henchman of the prince.
we hid here.
Do you guys know Glenn, the blacksmith
I
who's
don't think I
making
do.
this armor?
No, I don't. But we were told. Burgomaster told us.
Said someone
coming?
from Valaki would make his weapons.
Yes, and that's us. Now fetch him. If we
You
wanted
see-
to, we would have struck you down by now.
Are you with him?
Wait, you struck us down. Why would I let you in?
If we wanted to, we would have by now.
If you're not gonna let us in, we'll let ourselves in.
No, we'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself in.
Do you want the weapons or not?
Yes,
Then let us in.
but how are we supposed to let you in? What if you
I would
ambush?
start by opening the fucking gate.
You go get him. You go get him. He's gonna go get him. He'll be right back. So, what else do you have to tell me about yourselves?
Absolutely nothing.
We're the Misty Marauders.
Mr. Miranda, I like that name.
As this is going on, Vildor's going to cast Mage Hand. He's going to put a knife in the Mage Hand's hand, and he's going to begin cutting the Kristoff down and the Raven, the Were Ravens.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say easy enough. You're able to. It's just a simple back and forth motion, and yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Where do you want to start?
I want to start with Kristoff. Do that first.
Kristoff. And
Wait, that actually is Kristoff.
yeah,
Oh, I thought
Kristoff.
you were the same.
Oh yeah, you might have been gone. Yeah,
You
I
might have
would
been
go back
peeing.
there.
Yeah, the kid is Kristoff. Yes. And Hung
That's why
and
Builder's pissed.
I don't think you heard this, but they did a combined perception / medicine check, and it figured out that it was placed this morning.
We just missed him.
We don't know anyone else though. Does anyone look like
So the other
priest?
ones, you might have missed this also. The
Sorry,
other ones
I'm
are
bad.
were-ravens.
Okay.
So like you remember talking to Erwin and the Keeper of the Feathers?
Yes.
It would be like they.
Oh
look
yeah,
like
that's
that.
when I go.
Yep,
Okay.
they
I
look
just
like
when I
that.
sat back down. Okay.
This is a sign from Strahd. He knew we'd come here today.
That's the part of this game.
We took one of his.
Oh yeah, that doesn't
He
look
took
good.
one of ours.
It's disgusting.
Oh, same guy.
This act of violence on a child.
I don't know what's going on. Nope. So, oh. And you see him just look at the floating knife and his weird eye looking around. And then all of a sudden, and the body stops. Is anybody catching?
I would, because
Okay.
I know we were looking
You were
at
watching it.
before.
So, falls
And
down.
I'd assume, again, like I'm always kind of near him, so like knowing that we've been keeping an eye.
Yep. And falls down, and you're able to catch Kristoff simply and set him on the ground. And then go through and all the other ones, and you can try to catch those as well. It's going to be a little more challenging. Okay, and I just need you to make a strength check for roll 3 strength checks for me.
6.
6, and the first one, Vildor cuts off, and the body falls, and it goes and splat. What did it? How did you not catch that? You're cutting them in.
The next one was a 21.
Oh, there you go, there you go. And the next one falls and you catch it, and Otto smiles or starts laughing. Oh, good job. So you guys.
Wait, so what happened with those guys?
I don't want to talk about it.
How are you still alive?
Yeah, I don't know. They weren't mad at us.
Oh, they're mad at them.
I don't know. He came this morning. Said if we cut him down or got rid of him, that city would burn.
Does anyone,
Oh.
does anyone have speak to the dead?
Unfortunately, not today.
I can speak to the dead, they just won't speak back.
Thank you for your input, Mr. Nicklewick. They said your city will burn if these were cut down.
Yeah, we did it.
Well, perhaps it should if you allowed them to be displayed in such a manner. It's about,
You see Otto. Bow his head.
it's about time you and your other neighboring villages stand up to this tyrant.
We
There's one
We
of
can't.
him and hundreds of you.
Yeah, but his companions, his others, he had so much power.
Wait, is the Abbey help protect you guys, or is there a priest up there?
It assists.
Oh, that's good at least.
So, are you going to let us in or not?
Yes.
I was gonna say too, as you guys are kind of having this conversation, Ziprek is gonna come up to the top, and then there's gonna be a kind of shorter, stockier black man with some armor, kind of donned on him. That's gonna be riding a horse, and then he's gonna open the gates, and then he'll a couple of things unhook and unlatch, and the door will kind of open up. He'll kind of ride out. Are you from Vallaki?
Yes.
Indeed.
Come on behalf of the blacksmith.
It's good. We need that. Follow me. And then he'll turn his horse around and he'll kind of start walking, and you guys can follow.
And are you the Baron Master?
Yes.
Burgomaster. The Baron. He's the Baron, though.
Yeah, he's
Burger maker.
The Burgomaster. And what is your name, sir?
Dimitri,
Dimitri. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Dimitri.
it is nice to meet you as well. Dark times have fallen upon my city, and I don't have anything to protect it like Vallaki does.
Looks like it. Holy shit.
Otto, you guys notice Otto is following as this is going on, and he runs up to Drazul. Sorry, you guys can keep going.
Okay. So he's gonna keep escorting you guys in.
Mm-hmm. And you see his weird ass on
There were things that happened this morning.
Let me see that.
Dark Prince does not
smash him
show
up at his
himself
hand.
here often. But when he does, he makes
What am
examples
I
of
looking
people,
at here?
and he makes sure that his message is loud.
Cask.
This is not the first time I've had people hanging from my gates.
I'll take this map. Thank
Whether or
you.
not this is fortunate or unfortunate, these people are not mine.
Then I'll get him.
And I have Kristoff on the back of my horse, kind of like riding along.
So, how many people are left here?
Not many.
Maybe you guys should go seek refuge somewhere else. Maybe in Vallaki.
We aren't able.
And why is that?
Everyone in the lands thinks that the people of Kresk are tainted.
Well, based off your two guards up top, I can definitely see why.
Yes, they
What?
mean well.
What happened to them?
I don't want to speak out in the open, but when we get inside,
Alright.
How big is Kresk in comparison to Vallaki? Or small?
it's not as big as Vallaki, population size or like density of buildings put together, but it's bigger than Barovia.
Gotcha.
It's like an in-between.
It's bigger space, but not as many like houses. I would say.
Okay.
There's more space in between each house, and there's more like trees and like bushes and like other things that are kind of taking out. Whereas like in Vallaki, it's like almost like in Chicago where houses are like a fucking inch away from each other.
Yeah.
Like, whereas this one, they're a little bit more spaced out, and there's not as many houses or anything there. And then like what Max said, you guys can see the Abbey is kind of just like up on a cliff that kind of just like overlooks the town.
I see.
So.
Well, where are we taking the armor and the weapons?
We can go and drop it off outside of my keep. Now that it is here, I can take it to our local man who will be able to get it to the rest of the town and the people that are able to fight.
Alright. We do have 20 sets of chain armor, 30 long swords, 14 short bows, and 85 arrows.
That will do. That is more than I was expecting. I do appreciate your service in this, as this will help us greatly. Unfortunately, whether that's good or bad, the Dark Prince is typically not our worst dealing. Most of the time, people here, we're a farm village. We're able to feed ourselves, keep ourselves growing. That's why we have the sacred pool. It gives us the ability to grow crops in an area where it is normally very difficult.
Sacred pool, you say?
Yes.
It's like magical water?
I'm not a mage or a priest, but from my understandings of that, you could guess that yes, maybe it does give some properties to that.
So you're a pretty holy city then. You have the sacred pool and the, what is that, a church, monastery, abbey?
Oh, I wouldn't call the abbey holy.
I mean,
You saw Otto, yes?
Indeed.
yes.
There aren't many holy things that come out of this abbey.
I'm gonna message Alaric.
Didn't Madame Ava give us a clue about one of her rituals that led us to this city. I believe she had something to do with that pool.
It was the healer. Find pool blessed by way.
son.
And then, yeah, as we'll say this conversation goes on, you guys are able to get to kind of like a mansion that's similar of sorts to the Baron's in Vallaki, just not as big and not as nice. We can talk.
Please, yes, welcome us into your home.
Okay, so he'll let you guys inside, and you guys can pile on in. I won't pull the map up yet, because this will be quick. Or I can just pull up the Barrens, I guess, but please sit down.
Yes, seems like you have a lot to share about this place. It is rather split, I would say.
Yes. Kresk was not Kresk was never a booming city. Nothing like Vallaki. It was a small farming village that we and Vallaki traded goods. They traded us wares and other things, and we provided them with food, and were able to supply them with things of that nature. The problem is now our trade runs have been overrun by the Dark Prince and his wares, and there are a group of werewolves that are just north of the city that have wreaked havoc on us, and that is the primary reason why I need these weapons and the armor, if I have any hope of being able to provide my city with any kind of safety.
What's this guy's name again, sorry?
Dimitri.
We should have brought our friend, the werewolf hunter friends. They would have loved coming up here to hunt.
Dmitri Kreskov. Okay. Mr. Dimitri.
Yes.
Before we hear any more stories, what is it that prevents the Dark Prince from raiding or razing this city? In Vallaki, there are these sacred bones that keep the prince at bay. What is it here that does this magic?
And I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts to see if he's lying to me.
Okay. This is news to me that the bones were what kept the prince away from the Vallaki gates. I honestly thought that maybe something that they were doing there was preventing them if they had more holy powers or sorcerers of some kind to be able to ward off his evil presence, but now that makes sense. To be honest, I don't know why he hasn't destroyed our city entirely. If I'm going to guess, I think he likes watching us suffer. Periodically he will make visits, and when he does, people will die. And they will die in horrific ways. And he makes examples and shows of children, women, some of my most loyal servants. Mainly because I think he likes seeing me and my constituents in a great deal of pain.
And it isn't because you're in cahoots with this prince.
And I'm going to probe deeper.
Yeah. There's nothing that you're getting from him that is like off-putting or anything like that. You can tell that he's just as off-put by the prince as you guys are, but he's not in any allegiance or anything with him.
Alright. Cool.
I honestly don't know why. I think the main reason that the prince hasn't raised every city in Barovia is because if he did that, he'd have nothing to rule, and I think his egotistical ways,
Right.
like having things to have power over, and if you kill everybody, there's nothing left to impose your power on.
He wants to see you guys eat each other alive.
I think that would give him a great deal of pleasure.
He has to rule somebody.
Yeah.
It's Otto just sitting there.
Seems as if he does thrive on giving others pain.
Suffering.
Unfortunately, we are not like Vallaki. his reach over Barovia, the village on the eastern side of Barovia, he's able to overlook easily, and he is pretty much all of decimated that is there, and he doesn't have to try very hard to impose his will there. But with Kresk being farther west, we are often the examples he makes.
Well, tell us more about this monastery church that you said is not holy anymore. What's lurking up there?
It used to be a place, a beacon of hope and good. And then the longer that the long nights set in, the farther that hope and that light drifted out. I haven't ventured up there in some time. They keep to themselves. But the one thing that I do know is that the evil things that purge and curse this land typically don't often visit that, which in my opinion is enough of a reason for me not to go up there in and of itself. They keep to themselves, so I stay down here.
If we were to go up there, gather information and maybe rid you of this problem you speak about, would that be something that you would be willing to pay for or offer something?
If you would be willing to investigate the Abbey, I would be grateful, and that would give me valuable insight as to what is above my city. But if you are truly looking for work, and are truly looking to be of a great service to me and the very few constituents I have left in my city, it would be to get rid of the werewolves that completely plague our trade routes and allow us to actually get food out to other places and resume trade. And also possibly offer anybody else to want to come here and seek a farmer's life, as that has basically all but died out in Barovia because of the fear that comes with Kresk.
How many werewolves are there?
I can't say for certain. At times, I've seen up to a dozen. Other times, they travel in smaller packs, 3, 5. But what I do know is that there is one main pack leader. He's up north, beyond the city walls, farther north beyond the Abbey. The men that I've had that I have not had return, except for me and a couple of my closest, most fierce warriors, I haven't dared send them in there for fear that they wouldn't come back. And right now, I'm not fighting a war of attrition. They have the numbers and I don't.
I think we can entertain that offer. With that, what do you have to offer us if we do eradicate the wolves, investigate this monastery? I mean, walking into this city looks like you are poor, don't have anything other than the food you are given from the pool.
Yes, you are correct. I don't have maybe as much to offer as the city of Vallaki did, whether with the riches, weapons, trinkets, that sort of thing. But what I can give you is I can give you some of the gold that I do have left in my reserves.
You can just be a good helping hand.
I do know that Vallaki and the Baron and I do have a good relationship. We do have things that we've sent back and forth, and obviously this has been a hindrance to that. And I would be able to send word for you and be able to give you my good gracious in his regards to help boast any of your standings there, along with any of the other payment, or if there's any information that I might be able to give, I can try and be of any service to you in that regard as well. I know the lands well. Been here all my life.
So you say that the number one priority would be the werewolves.
The werewolves, yes. The Abbey would be a very nice bonus. I do know that the one thing that I do know of that area is that it is of very magical prowess. I don't know what's in there. Again, I'm not a man of magic. I don't know any of those things, even if I were to see it. It's just the people that have had the abilities have told me that that is what is up there. But I don't know anything beyond that. If you gave me some time, I might be able to look into a couple of my informants, and they might be able to have some information for me that I can try and give you any possible leads, or maybe some intuition as to what is in the Abbey, so you are aware of what you are going into.
All right. For these wolves, about how far north are they from the city? Do they camp, or I guess whatever they do?
The last time that I went out on a scouting party with some of my men, we tracked them and some of the blood stains that they had dragged through the woods to a local cave. That's about probably, I would guess, walking probably an hour or two. By horse, you would probably get there in about an hour.
All right.
I do know this. The werewolves there are very strong, and they do have some numbers. The cave appears to be quite large. Not that I doubt that your combat abilities would not prove useful. You seem to all have a keen eye about you, and I think that you would probably be successful. But, that being said, I don't know what is in the cave. I've never been in the cave. But if I know anything about these things, they don't often just kill things and be rid of them. My suspicion is that they might have something in there that they are guarding. Whether that's a source of power, riches, things that they've purged off of our trade routes, I cannot say. I have not had eyes inside the cave, but they do guard it heavily. And werewolves are not the kind of creature that would normally guard something if it were not valuable to them.
I can kill a werewolf. Let me at him.
Stop with the foolishness. We will slay these beasts, and I want you to display their heads outside your walls.
If you brought me werewolf heads back, I would proudly put them on spikes outside of my city gates.
I want this prince to know that his rule over these lands are ending.
That would bring me great joy.
Werewolves and vampires usually work together.
From what I've known, they are eternal enemies. But in this realm, I do not know.
Kill them all.
In my dealings with what I've seen with Strahd and the werewolves, I've not seen any interactions between them. So I don't believe that they are working together, so your suspicion could be correct, that they would be enemies. But I also think that, again, based on what I had said earlier, that Strahd loves to see this town in pain, and I think he understands that having these werewolves here, whether or not he planted them here or not, I think he deeply understands that these werewolves are causing a great deal of suffering on my city, and I think he enjoys watching it.
I want him to know that these lands are getting purged by us 6 here.
I would have no greater day than to see the Dark Prince on a knee with a sword to his neck.
Well, if that's the case, might be better if we strike through the day. Don't werewolves usually are active at night and sleeping during the day?
Well, in this land,
I guess it's kind of always day or always night.
It's an eternal night.
Indeed, I don't know if they feed off the moon's power and can be awake for 24 hours. But nonetheless, we'll slay these beasts for Kristoff.
Do you have someone that can, one of your scouts that can lead us back to where your camp, where their cave you're talking about?
Otto.
We would prefer someone else if you have them, but
I mean, your friend here is half werewolf himself.
No.
Who's to say he wouldn't turn on us in this
I wouldn't do that,
heat
Master.
of battle?
Not to be insulting to you, Otto, but I do feel if that were to be the case, I think this party would be able to dispatch of you fairly easily.
I don't know about that. You can send somebody else. I don't want to go anymore.
I could assemble someone if it's not Otto. Again, it is not terribly difficult to get there. I might even be able to take you myself. I can point you in the direction once we are close, and then I can turn back.
that's fine by me.
That'll work.
How about both of you come?
Yes, Otto. Why don't you prove your worth to us doubters?
You want me to fight?
No,
Oh, just take you on it. Yeah.
just politely lead us to where this gate is.
Yeah, I can do that.
One thing I will say that Otto is very keen at, given his form, is that he is very perceptive with the sense of smell and death. He will be able to lead us there efficiently.
Well, then lead the way, Otto. You're sniffing.
And with that, yeah, if you further ado, Otto starts walking towards the gate. He's just gonna start making his way downtown and open up the gate and head out. Did you guys do anything with the bodies, or are you just leaving them?
I put Kristoff's on the back of my horse.
Oh, okay. Yes, you.
I would assume we'll probably leave the horses here with the werewolves.
There's a spot to tie them up.
Yep.
You don't have to take them.
And in the midst of you guys doing that, what I was also going to say too is as you guys are going out, there's a couple of like they almost look like city militia. They have like daggers and some leather armor and stuff on. And there's like a group of 5 of them that are kind of fit and like getting fitted for their stuff, and they're putting that stuff on. And then those 5 now that have their stuff fitted on are kind of taking the wagon to like over into like a different building, and they're kind of start divvying stuff out to get the guys fitted up. And then after that, Dimitri will catch back up with you guys and get at the gate.
Is that in that south gate? That's the only gate of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
First. And with that, you guys head out, and Otto begins leading the way up towards the werewolf den. And I think without further ado, I think that is where we're going to end tonight's session. As it will
Be a
long.
barbarian.
It'll be long.
Yeah, best not get in the
For
middle
sure.
of that at 10:20.
10:18.
Yeah.
I think we go late a lot.
And we would definitely need this guy.
Yeah.
So that,
Yeah, I think we'd want him too, and Gorath's
Yeah.
coming. But yes, Otto and Dimitri are going to be leading you guys out, and that is where we will end tonight's session.
Good
All
set.
right.
So,
Did not expect to see Kristoff hanging there.
X-Pit.
like